Warning. This show contains adult content and language that some sensitive Sallys may find offensive. Please do not get all up in your feelings like a Mark-ass buster. Now with that out of the way, it's time for the show. Bitches.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello?
Oh, yes. I was calling on the Angus full-blooded cattle you have for sale on Craigslist.
Sure.
Is that a variety you have, or is that just like one?
No. I raise them.
Okay.
Breeding stock cattle.
Okay. And what do you feed these when raising them?
We feed them hay and corn silage.
Okay. Now
They're not. My stock really isn't. Are you looking for like beef cattle to eat?
Yeah. I mean, I could go that route. It don't really matter to me as long as they're strong and strong rearing and bearing. You have bulls and cows, I'll take it.
Yeah, I have bulls, cows, yearlings, everything. They're I just sell breeding stock because the genetics are really good, and we show them all over the country and been quite successful. So
nice.
They wouldn't. I mean, they a lot of guys will buy 2 heifers and a bull and raise them in their backyard and for their own beef and stuff. But I don't really sell like steers or anything like that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know. The picture you have looks good. It looks almost as big as my wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, are you hand inseminating these?
Yeah, we do AI, and we, if we're not successful AI, we have a cleanup bowl that we put with them.
Okay, so they're already used to large penetration, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now, I noticed there's no price on here. Are you generally charging per size and per breed, or?
Yeah, it's all about the genetics and what the animal is. It varies.
Okay. Now, beyond that, do you no GMO, used grass feed or anything like all natural?
Yeah, I mean primarily it's all natural. My show feed is. Some of my show feed for the show cows is medicated, but most of the regular cows, the breeding herd is just fed grass and corn.
Gotcha.
And pastures.
Now, do any of them you think would give me a problem if I were to go fuck it in the ass? Because that's important.
Serious, dude?
Yeah, that's pretty important to me.
You're fucking weird, dude.
Well, sometimes my wife just isn't good enough and satisfying.
Yeah, well.
And then I eat it when I'm done.
Yeah, if you were near me right now, I'd punch you in the fucking head.
I bet you wouldn't. I bet you'd get your ass kicked.
I don't think so, buddy.
I got strong hips. I would fuck you hard.
Yeah, well, Are you from Massachusetts? Let's meet up. I'll kick your fucking ass and I'll blow a fucking bullet right between your eyes, motherfucker.
Yeah, you sound like a pussy. I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, you sound like a black fucking dildo fucking sucking motherfucker.
Yeah, you pretty much hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, you fucking queer.
Yeah, we in the motherfucking building. The Dunners. Dunners in the building. I said the Dunners in the building. I said the Dunners in the building. When Deez is in the building, this shit happens. Spit shit with them fucking sick patents. Split and I got some thick chicks flashing. Big tits, motherfucker, this is rapping.
When Oak is in the building, kids go crazy. Spit flows, shit knows, so amazing. Rip those big shows, shit don't faze me. This gon' hit you like pistols blazing. Dunners in the building. What? Dunners in the building. Ha. Dunners in the building. Yeah. Dunners in the building. Once again, back with another smash. Tell your friends, get off their motherfucking ass. Come rock with us, smoke a gauze with us. But just remember that it's puff pass. We got the butter raps for all you gutter rats. Call us the dirty needle, cause you ain't touching that. And Unless you wanna get infected, y'all are unprotected. Wanna get your gloves and masks. We some jungle cats that will hunt the cash and then punch your ass and jack back in Anchorman. And if that doesn't last, I'll try another task. Touch you in the oven like I'm the baker man. Fucking crab rappers, I ain't hearing none of that trash. That's what I call right in the dumpster rap. Try to keep it under wraps, frying with the thunderclaps. I'm the motherfucker annihilate you sucker fag.
Pieces in the building, this shit happens. Spit shit with them fucking sick patents. Split slit, and I got some thick chicks flashing. Big tips, motherfucker, this is rapping.
When Oak is in the building, kids go crazy. Spit flows, chick notes, so amazing. Spit those big shows, shit don't faze me. This gon' hit you like pistols blazing. Gun is in the building. What? Gun is in the building. Ha. Gun is in the building. Yeah. Gun is in the building.
Hey, Dapper Dawn, tell you to your face, you ain't half as strong. Bag of chrome that I pass along, and the grass is strong. Apple bone, but I actually got a faster arm. Shaft is long. I satisfy your bitch with half my slong. I get my mackin' on. Never touch the apple, mom. Look, she has some bones, and her ass I have to palm. Rather calm. I'ma run shit like a marathon. Farrakhan, smack you in the face with a rapid palm. Ask the phones, how I pop my collar. It's a swagathon. Crack a dawn. I be writing raps, got like half a song. Khakis on. I could go to war, reenacting arm. Atom bomb. When I blast it off, you have like half your arm. Rather wrong, like a white guy watching black on blondes, or like Marion Jones shooting up with Barry Bonds. Get is drawn, or I cut you like a massive lawn. Either way, you gon' disappear like a magic wand. Pieces in the building, this shit happens. Spit shit with them fucking sick patents. Split slit, and I got some thick chicks flashing. Big tips, motherfucker, this is rapping.
When Oak is in the building, kids go crazy. Spit flows, chick notes, so amazing. Spit those big shows, shit don't faze me. This gon' hit you like pistols blazing. Gun is in the building. What? Gun is in the building. Ha. Gun is in the building. Yeah. Gun is in the building.
Veruca, sweetheart, I'm not a magician. Give me time.
I want it now. What's the matter with those twats down there?
Yeah. What up? What's going on? Good morning, everybody. This is Frank Marvici. This is Almighty L and Brother Lowe with Just Being Frank.
Yes, sir.
Put your hands on the opposite. All right, so yeah, we feeling good this morning. How are y'all doing? Hopefully you got your Java juice there. You got your little wake-up call, and you're ready to rock. You're ready to go. Yes, we're ready to go. I don't know where, but we're ready to do it. We're ready to go. So good morning, everybody. We got an awesome new show, brand new live motherfucking show for y'all. Today we're going to be doing, some things, going over some topics and stuff like that. For instance, we're going to talk about this whole Tekashi 6ix9ine scenario with whatever the verdict is with that today. We're going to talk about Jordans and the craze, trying to get the new pairs. These guys, I think, are over there like in line in themselves in the online bidding and shit on shoes.
I'll take a 10.
I think
I'll take a 10.
I'll just take a 10. You mean I'll just fit into a size that's not mine? Is that what you're pretty much saying?
Yeah.
This nigga's crazy.
Whatever.
Sneakers are fucking
What size are you normally?
10, 10 and a half.
All right, so I'll take a 10. It's a fucking 10.
9.5, 10. What size are you?
I'm a 11. I can't say some shoes haven't felt good in 11 and a half, but primarily in 11. You know, I got a man's foot.
We're going to get Frank.
What
Frank's
you guys
about
is
to
little.
start. He's going to be stepping and tiptoeing in his Jordans with us.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I just can't justify, the weight, the craze, and the spending. Like, how much are they up now? How much are Jordans now?
Well, here's
if you're buying them now, they're more, I assume, right?
Well, if you buy them now, they're reasonably priced, depending on what you consider to be reasonable.
Oh, right, because then they become limited, and
right.
then you got to start up paying.
So, like, I just landed a nice pair that will give me a nice payout.
Okay.
right, so you're hustling these motherfuckers.
Me and my bro right here.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
I used to do it back in the days before it was the way it is.
Yeah, I remember
Where it
your
was
fucking
more
closet
lucrative.
being like
It's still insane.
packed of shit.
Yeah, it's still insane.
But was that personal collection back then, or was that actual shit
It was
you're hustling?
personal, never knowing that it can turn into something that could be lucrative.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Now, I thought
So you-
my collection was crazy until we walked into a storage unit, and the storage unit was just sneakers.
Gotcha.
We went in there, and it was like leaning like towers, and I'm looking like, yo,
Jeez.
what the hell? And he's just like going through it, pulling out grails from like 19, wherever, just old joints.
Right.
Classics.
Yeah, I tell you
grails.
what, people want them. People want them. I mean, and that's the shit. If y'all know the deal. If that shit's working, that shit's twerking. You know what I'm saying? So beyond that, besides, we're going to talk about a couple of topics. We had a company Christmas party on Saturday.
How'd that go?
It went awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about like relationships, partnerships. What your guys' view is and how yours may work, or opinions of other people that how they have their opinion of how their shit works.
Right.
All that good stuff. We got a game coming up. We got a new game we're going to try today. So bear with us. It's called What Would They Say? So, and Lo, you better be listening too. So, what would they say is going to be a scenario where we take a type of person and a situation, and then we will say what they would say when that happened to them.
Improvise.
So
we
for
gotta do their
instance,
voice, too?
you could, because that could be hilarious. But for instance, so if I say a bum gets a donut thrown at him, you can be like, great, I'm hungry. Ew, cream filling. You know what I'm saying? Or
Your dollar in it, bitch.
yeah, whatever the case may be. All right. So mind you,
You
it's
gotta
not
put your feet in the shoes of the bum.
really. You really do though.
You'll be
Those
like, hey,
are
what
some
the fuck
holy
did you
ass
do
shoes
that?
to top it all off.
This is gonna be funny.
You say, hey, what the fuck
It would
did
be
you
a
do that
breeze.
for?
This is gonna be funny.
Yeah, no.
Nah.
So let me just get this queued up here because I was a douchebag and didn't turn it on, and then we'll have some background music and stuff. All right, you're gonna hear a slight noise. Let me try and get it. Oh, that wasn't bad. I got it right
That's
in.
what we heard last time. When I heard.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was definitely me. Let's see. And a lot of times, this is the only thing that sucks when you got a like I got a pretty fucking good studio here, right? And it's not like some little shoebox type bullshit scenario.
tent.
Like we got a pretty crazy setup here. So the problem is when you have a lot of equipment and you have a lot of electronics, unexpected fucking things happen all the time. Shit won't load.
Like the birth of you.
Yes. Well, no, a birth like me doesn't happen all the time. Let me tell you, it's coming once in a lifetime, Once in my
feel you.
lifetime.
I feel you.
All right, so
Once in your
realize-
lifetime.
do you realize how many sperm
how
cells
about
there
a
is to
birthday?
make it?
How about when you have your birthday? It's actually two people's birthday. It's yours and your mother's.
how's it hurt? But what birthday of becoming a mother?
It's her birthday.
Oh, well, it is her birthday.
Right?
She's having birth on that day. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I just be sitting here just. I think
Just
I smoke
dropping
too much.
jams.
I smoke too much.
Just dropping jams. Man who goes to bed with itchy butt. Wake up.
Itchy butt.
Wake up.
Itchy bun.
Itchy butt. Wake up with stinky finger. That's wisdom.
That's itchy bun.
Justin, the
I can't
itchy
say I came up with that,
scratchy
but that's just one of those lines that stick with you for a lifetime.
Your butthole itches.
I can't say I've never had moments, but for the most part,
What
I
do you
keep it
do?
pretty clean. I usually will go wipe my ass in those situations because I'm not trying to stick my finger. I feel like if my ass is itching, it's probably because maybe I didn't do as good of a job as I thought I did, or I sweated a lot. And my finger is not a proper cleaning utensil
I would hope not.
for these situations.
I would hope not.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, usually in that case, I'll go wipe my ass. All right? Everyone's had fucking swamp ass once in their life.
No.
If you've done anything active, your
What's
ass is
swamp
sweaty.
ass?
Swamp ass is when your ass is sweaty as shit.
Oh, I'm sure I've had that.
Everybody
Martial
has.
arts, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
anything.
listen,
Working, running, playing.
What I was gonna say is like I'm one of those people that I clean my ass after every shit. Like I'm talking about.
You should.
No, I'm talking about like washcloth, like really get in there.
You know, we have wipes a lot.
The problem wipes don't work, but the problem with that
Better than dry paper.
it is. But the problem with that, right, is from washing so much. Now your butt becomes chafed.
Yeah. Yeah,
So you
true
can
that.
imagine what I go through.
So that's why what I do is I try to thoroughly wipe and clean as humanly possible, right? It's no just quick trick. And then from there, I just won't let nothing or anything come close to that area to could notice that there's maybe a smell or anything like that, and then I shower immediately. You know what I mean? As quick as I can. Showering is the ultimate cure. Do you know, like, if I'm in the shower and I think I didn't properly wash my ass, I will literally turn the water back on, hop back in the shower just to wash my ass.
I've done that.
No.
Well, what about taking a shower, right? And then like 10 minutes later, you take a shit. I hop right back. in the shower,
I'll hop back in the shower too. You're not ruining my. You're not ruining my shower.
I go before.
I usually do
but
too.
I mean, what if it's just your body?
Yeah, sometimes it happens. Yeah, it happens. You know, there's a lot of things that just happen.
You ever had to take a wet shit? Like
I've taken plenty of wet shits.
I'm talking about being in the
shower
shower,
and having
soaking
shit.
wet, and then all of a sudden you got to shit, and you got to hop out your all.
Yeah, I just fucking. You know, one thing I can
Shit to the
say
tub.
is I can't do it.
Just
I
shit
can't
in the
do
tub.
it. I couldn't do it.
And go back to drink.
No, instead I shit in my hand and then I put it in.
You so nasty.
We are the real deal when it comes to shit talk, folks.
Yeah. We love shit talking.
Yeah. Gross. So, anyways, moving on. All right, then we're going to probably get into, depending on time frame here, because it all sounds good unless you run out of time. We'll talk about, work ethic and what you think. I don't know. One of the reasons I want to bring it up is just talking about how people, co-workers or people that work under you, how their view state is in today's game. You know what I'm saying? Compared to your own, or compare how do you think it should be. And then, we got our game, Strange Fact, if we get a chance. And then when we come back, we'd like to open the phone lines up for the whole second portion of the show. Not to say we wouldn't take a call or two right now if you wanted to call in, 413-241-7272. But, those will be open for that. We'll get into some world news. Tekashi, Jordan's, Cameron got a new song. Maybe we'll talk about that. Prank calls on the spot. And then we blow out of this bitch.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Where do you think you're going?
Where you going? Yo, you're such a slave master.
Oh my God, I am.
Where are you going? Toby?
Guilty. Yeah. To only 2 bathroom breaks.
Oh, shit.
He's all Darth Vader over there, like, I am your father.
Yeah, I love Darth Vader. He's a fucking Jedi, though.
Yeah.
Who is?
You.
A Jedi?
Or maybe Gray.
Nah, I would be Gray.
He's an
I'd be
alpha
Gray
man.
if anything.
Alpha man.
I can't say I can't be straight evil. It's not in my heart.
I don't see. I mean, you know more about Star Wars. Star Wars? Yeah. You know more about Star Wars than I do.
Well, it depends on the level of, if you call yourself Sith, you're to that point where you'll kill anybody, anything to
the
just get
Jedi
what you
too?
want. Yeah, but it's it's usually
They call it a good cause.
What Jedi's supposed to be on something that it's not about what they want. It's about what's the greater good. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, maybe you could see
And
that
that's
as evil.
subjective.
But all right, let me give you an idea.
Mm-hmm.
You come across a kid that caught a rabbit that you were trying to catch to eat, right? Let's just say it's one of those type of situations, right? And the kid's like, saying he's got a family and this has got to feed all 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And as the Jedi, you're like, you know what? I get it. Go ahead, take that rabbit. The Sith will be like, oh yeah?
Are
His
you
head off and take the
sure,
rabbit.
though?
When you get to a certain point, like say if that was the
Oh,
only
you're saying they lose all
humanity,
sight of like
or morality. You know what I'm saying? They just get to a point where they'll just do whatever to take what they want, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's like to a level I couldn't necessarily get like that. Like I couldn't sacrifice a planet of people that I didn't care about. Not necessarily that I didn't care about, but in order to take over another one. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do something that's massively evil to get what I want out of it. It's just not in my character.
I mean, theoretically, God did that.
That's a whole nother conversation.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying, without even going too deep on that. I mean, and he's considered
He
great.
wiped out people that look like you and me.
He just wiped people straight out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
Fuck
really
outta here.
Christian, so
Creation.
You know what I mean?
Created
Yeah.
So I'm saying from that perspective, there was no. That's what I'm saying.
it was
exists- yin and yang.
But, mind you, God's not considered good for that moment.
Yeah, sick.
for that moment.
He just considered all power.
Yo, he just drew yin and yang.
No, he Ben had
was
that.
some episodes ago.
Oh,
He just again was more that gray because he went. He did it to balance the world out. God.
I think we're all gray and we're taught about black and white.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the problem.
I think there's some things though you inherently know are good or evil, like helping someone versus not like hurting them.
You think a serial killer thinks that what he's doing is bad?
It doesn't matter what he thinks; it's what it is.
No.
I think there's because you want to know why?
Yeah.
Almost every single serial killer at some point ratted on themselves to get caught
that means
because they're guilty. They felt the guilt of what they did.
No, they're honest.
No, if you
call
watch
it
about
guilt?
if you watch about any of them, it's generally speaking, unless they just got caught, and even then they were leaving clues to get caught. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Why does a serial killer leave clues if not to get caught anyway?
That's narcissism.
Right.
Narcissism.
But still, they do it to get caught.
Right. So that means I don't think it's because of guilt though. I mean, I don't know.
I think there's some that are absolutely emotionless. Don't give a fuck about anything. They don't feel any sort of way. But I think some people.
But the emotionless ones, the ones that I'm talking about, I'm just thinking that they have a different understanding of things, and it might not be.
I don't
and it might not be our understanding, and that doesn't make it wrong because we don't see it as right.
Nah, see that to me though, if it's you don't need to be on the same level as anybody else. That person that's killing, I guarantee you, what they know that they're doing is wrong. They're ending someone else's life.
But that's the only time it's wrong, is what I'm saying. When you actually second guess it. If you're just doing something and you have no. You don't even care.
Then you're messed up as a thing because no animal does that. Nothing else does that.
What are you talking about? Animals do that all the time.
Not just for the fuck of it.
You think that they're like, yo.
If they do, that animal's a little fucked up in the rocker. There's never many moments. If you got a pride of lions, one lion doesn't just out of nowhere just say,
you're
today I'm
saying
killing
the serial killer is doing it for the fuck of it and has no reason behind it?
I think that's the only time they cannot feel guilt. At some level, even if it's not major, they know what they're doing is wrong.
Turned off an emotion.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll never know the truth.
No, we'll never know that. But I'm saying but I'm not that serial killer. I'm on the outside. So my opinion is when you're doing something, if you're hurting somebody for no reason, it's wrong. And you know it's wrong.
I'm saying if you know it's wrong, then it's wrong. The moment that you give light to that is the moment it becomes a reality. So that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying.
Yeah, you could say that about anything.
Well, that's my point. Yeah. So I'm saying when it's
this
only
is a cup.
wrong.
All right, you said cup and related it to that. So now my reality is that's a cup.
I'm saying we all can judge and say that's not right for whoever is doing whatever it is that we deem wrong.
So
but that doesn't make it the truth.
Who called it a boner then? Who called it a boner, and why did? Is it because there's less syllables than erection?
I think
is that why they decided let's call it a boner?
I think a boner. I think literally is just basically as simple as just this getting hard and it being compared to a bone, and then her.
All right. Well, you just made that
bone her
a reality.
The bone. I did.
Comes back around.
We all do.
All right. So, anyways, enough about dicks, because Brother Lowe is one.
Oh yeah.
Let's get on. So, you guys ever? I know you're unemployed. Did you guys ever?
I'm employed. I'm a worker of the light.
Oh, okay. All right. So
now white
charitable work. For nonprofit. Not yet on those. Eventually.
That's near the end.
We don't got a lot of room up in this bitch.
But that was funny.
So anyways, just busting chops over here. Yeah, so you guys ever gone to any Christmas parties and stuff like that? For your company or been invited to someone else's for their company?
I can't recall.
No?
No.
I think it's more of a family thing. You said at the crib.
I've done family,
Cook food for
family.
the house and just.
But this is a different scenario. We go out to an actual hall.
Right.
You're dressed
that's
up.
Like
They're serving champagne.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's that job shit.
Yeah.
Where they do that at?
That's that job shit.
Nah, I can honestly say that from what I can remember, I haven't.
You know what? You guys are making me feel like a bad slave master. I should throw one, huh?
Throw one? A whip? The fuck? Is this how you
Christmas
doing
party.
You gonna do? Oh, you're a funny fuck, yo.
It's gonna be a white Santa, though.
He's
okay?
on fire.
I don't want
to. Is there something in that cup?
Listen,
yo, he's on fire.
Just saying.
He's on fire today.
Look at this cup. It says boss, though. You didn't prove that.
Yo, you know what's hilarious?
It's the cup. It's the cup.
Today's his day. Like every show, someone's got their joint.
Fire.
Yeah.
Today's my juju.
You on fire.
All right. Well, don't throw it out there because then now I'm gonna get this pressure to keep that up. Like I don't want that pressure.
Well, you're a loser, so you don't gotta worry about.
Who are you trying to impress, motherfucker?
Yo, stop playing.
All right. So
So what's new?
So In other news, Christmas party. We had one on Saturday. I guess it was the first one that my company actually has thrown but they do a lot of like shit for the employees community and stuff like that. So, but they did one, and I gotta say, there was no awkward tension. It was all positive energy, and we're talking about like a good, I don't know, 150 people there. Maybe I'm going overboard, but I think at least like $150. So everyone's dressed up nice. You know, I haven't brought my wife; she was all dressed up, looking banging. And then they had some good food. The most of all, though, they had this photo booth. You know what? Can you do me a favor?
Did they have steak?
Hey, they did. Main player on the mixer. Can you just turn that down a little bit? You're a little loud on the backgrounds.
Would it have been as great without the steak?
It would have still been good, but it wouldn't have been great. You know, no, it's not like it was the greatest steak in the world. Anyways, it was more, I think, of like a roast. You know, a beef roast. But anyway. They had this photo booth. And that's what I was trying to pull up. Mm-hmm. They had this photo booth there, and where they had a table of silly things you could put on, you know, or like hold like a sign saying "naughty" or "I'm getting coal for Christmas," like all this funny shit, right? And
you're naughty. The
pictures that came out of it were absolutely fucking classic. I wish I brought down all of them, but I'm not going to do that to you guys. Let me see. I wouldn't be surprised if my wife got mad at me and changed the profile picture, her profile picture. There she is. She's still. Yes, okay. So I'm going to try and show the camera one of them.
Winning.
So you can get it. You get it. You know. All right, you guys get the picture.
You get the picture.
All right. It was a good time. That's the most tamest. That's the most tamest out of them all in reality.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you can't really. I try. It doesn't get clear, but anyway. You guys get the picture. It was awesome. Some of them came out though. They started like pandemonium. People, like 6 people were packed in there. One of them, I'm like looking like I'm licking someone's cheek and stuff. Like it's hilarious. It was a good time, and it's like that should be at every fucking party.
One of them
because you get printed out right there in the spot too, and you can get a USB later on.
Oh wow,
that's beautiful, beautiful. So beyond that though, then we started dancing. They had they started getting the music going on and shit, and they started off with the old jams, like the 50s, like "Come on, baby, let's do the twist." Come on, baby. No, so they started doing it, but then you see all the older people start getting on the dance floor, and they trying to shake it up. They're like, "Oh, we got the one leg up. Oh, they're getting down."
One leg up.
Yo, we had Armin. Right, which Armin knows he's not the biggest of dudes, right? He's a little short. He knows what the deal is, though. Like he's realistic about his situation.
Shout out to Armin.
Shout out to Armin, actually. Yo, this dude danced his motherfucker, and he's older. He's like, I want to say he's like 60 something, maybe even a little older.
Getting them hips.
Yo,
right.
He was moving like
cutting the rug,
cutting the fucking rug, dude. He was waxing the floor. He was shining the pipe. He was fluffing the log. No, I don't know. He was getting down, like where I was like kind of doing my own little twist. I was like, "Fuck you," turn my back to him, act like I didn't pay. No,
You're distracting me.
Yeah,
You're doing it to me.
Oh, my shoe stuck.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
But then the more current hits started dropping. So. The funniest part was when to the windows, to the wall. That's
the movie.
Sweat drop down my balls.
To the sweat drip down my ball, right? Skeet, motherfucker, right? I'm yelling this shit because I'm just laughing as we're dancing.
Is there a dance to that?
There's not a specific dance.
Oh, okay.
You just kind of to the windows, to the wall. Everyone does that. Because you know what I'm saying? Everyone knows to the windows, to the walls. Right. But there's a bunch of old people that had no clue what the fuck they're talking about.
They
so
didn't know
like,
where
to
the
windows, to the wall, and then you hear all the younger crowds go, "To the sweat dripped up my balls," right? And they're like, "To the sweat dripped my balls," and Skeet, and they're back, Skeet, and like you have no clue.
That's hilarious.
What the fuck y'all are saying right now? And it was great. Skeet. Oh yeah, like Skeet. You know.
Shout outs to them.
Yo, they skeeted all over that place. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. Skeet. From the windows to the wall.
Skeet. I love it.
It was great. So And then
dope.
from there, at that point, me and my woman, like, we always dance. Like, if there's beats on, like, if she likes dancing.
Y'all got rhythm?
Yeah, I'm not a show off. Like, I can't be on, what the hell's the name of that movie where they all dance? I don't know. Any dance movie. I couldn't be in one.
couldn't be in one.
But I can
Marion
move.
joint from back in the day.
I can move. I can hold my own.
What was that shit called?
Damn.
I kind of
Not
firmly
Step Up, right?
Step it up. Step up.
step it up.
Step It Up.
You couldn't be in
Step
that.
it up or step up. No, I couldn't be in them.
That's not the Omarion movie though.
No,
thought it was
but
Step Up.
they
But
dance
that-
like a
but
motherfucker.
that's
in
what
there.
you were
Step It
thinking
Up,
about.
bad,
They
but
did.
it's
They did this
fire.
one
It's
track
one of my
bounce in that movie, and Step Up 2, I think it is.
That's the one with the water.
Yes.
Yo,
That shit is phenomenal.
the way the water.
Yeah, and the way
popped
they
up and they
come
were
down.
like-
Yeah. I was like, yo, shit.
I gotta admit, I watched that shit high as fuck, and that shit looked crazy.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I will say that. Yes. So, yeah. So we got to the point.
Chris Brown in it, remember?
But hold on. I don't want to get off. I don't want to forget. That's the only reason I'm cutting you off right now, amongst other reasons. So, so they got to a point. So we, they start doing all that, right? And then all of a sudden, a dance battle breaks out. Right, like with different employees. Now, mind you, it's not from people I would ever think in a million years. And you already see some people like filling the drink, so they're on the dance floor like already. You're like, oh shit, I didn't know you had anything. Like, it's not the greatest of what he's doing, but I didn't know you had something. That's pretty good. And there's one dude, I don't want to necessarily throw everyone's names out there, but I don't think he gives a fuck. Omar, he starts doing like, I want to say he's either Pakistani or something like that, but. He with his feet, he was hitting that shit. He like, kind of like mixed like a hip hop river dancing.
Dude, that
You
shit
know what I'm
again,
saying?
show him again, what he was doing.
You
He's like-
said hip
You can't
hop.
see my feet.
He's
You
Nah,
can't
it
see
don't
my
matter.
feet.
They
He's
can
probably
see- they
crip
see the motion.
walking.
Look at this guy.
Whatever.
Yo, he was probably crip walking.
Yeah, it looked like it. Soup. But anyways,
That's the.
That's the wrong one.
that's why Jesus Christ, guys,
Six is wearing the colors, and you're doing the wrong sign.
y'all can't.
And you got the colors.
Y'all
in your
gonna
hand.
you know what? When you watch it later, y'all get what I was.
This just in.
This nigga doesn't know his colors.
This just in. He's delusional to jokes.
Oh my lord.
So we're so they start like river dance, like doing all this crazy shit. This dude Gino comes out and he's like, oh yeah, like on some straight hip hop dance and shit. He's this Puerto Rican cat, and like all of a sudden, yeah, they're going toe to toe. I was like, oh shit, and then you see me break. I'm like, oh my god, they're breakdance fighting. Right? It was fucking.
Yo, you're stupid.
So they're going at it. I'm like, oh shit, and all of a sudden, like it looks like Omar's like taking it, yo, and I'm like, yo, Gino, get that, get that. So
Get him, boy.
get him, So he hops in that shit and he starts doing his thing, and then he like travels away, and then he runs back and does a slide on the floor
No.
on his knees.
Tell me no.
Yo, and then just
Chest pumps?
Do it.
Yo.
Show him again, bro. What
I
happened?
ain't doing it again.
No.
I didn't
Yo,
get it. I
Tell me
showed
that
it
didn't
again.
happen in front of you.
Yo,
Show.
I
He
started.
slid on the floor.
dying.
Chest pump?
Yo, he did a. Yo, shit was great. It was great. So then, when I'm not done. So they kind of went back and forth for a little bit longer, and then this dude, like, did a spin move on the floor and landed in the old breakdance pose. But this is the shit. He had an all white outfit on.
There's the milk.
There's the milk. Oh, it was so great. What's
That-
up, Cloudy?
you know
I see you.
what?
What up, Pops?
That's the we get him the
Yo,
fuck out
get
of here.
I like Gino. Gino thinks we a little too cool now, but
For real?
yeah, because he's seen the Big B's video.
Oh my.
So,
But he had all white on. Get him the fuck out of here.
I like Gino, but they're all white.
You got
yeah.
on all white right now.
I think it was a boss.
Nah, I don't got on all white. You bugging?
I think it was a boss suit.
Nigga, huh?
You heard?
No. The drunk uncle at the cookout outfit.
Nah, I don't know. I didn't say
The
it. Maybe
drunk uncle startup kid.
It could have been Mecca. Like, I'm not sure. So,
Yo.
anyways, moving on. We all of a sudden, I got one of the owners of the club or our dealership group. Tommy doesn't fuck around. He's like, why don't you stop being a bitch and go up and spit something? I'm like, because it's not that kind of a party. You know what I mean? I'm like, and then like that was the initial first statement, then I was all about it. I was like, yo, but I was trying to play it like I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one of the things I tried not to bring with me to places that I go work at now. Like, I don't try to come in there because I felt like that might have reflected negatively on me at some point. So I don't promote my shit really at work like that. Not to say I never talk about it. I just try not to promote it. Use company time, right? So, and then you're out. He's like, yeah, spit that shit. And Steve Nagel from Rock 102 is DJing the party. Oh, so I don't know if y'all know who that is.
I do.
But he's a part of the morning crew. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty big. He's a pretty famous dude here in Western and New England in general, right? So he's DJing the party. So he's kind of like, oh, I'm supposed to fucking wrap it up, but whatever. Gives me a cordless mic too, which is great. And boom, I told him, put on Shimmy Shimmy Y'all by ODB.
And you rhymed to that?
And I was like, oh, baby, I like it raw. Yo. It was hilarious.
Yo, you're a kid.
Yo, the crowd, you see a couple people like, oh, shit. You know, and all of a sudden, like, everyone looked over and see who I was. Like, oh, shit.
You were like Elvis to them.
I was literally royalty after that point. Like, they talked about it, like, later on. Which, mind you, that's not, I was just trying to liven up the party at that point.
You told him you got a podcast, I hope.
Oh, yeah, most certainly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The only thing I didn't want to do yet is, like, I don't know. I gotta have them peek. Yeah. yes, that milk. You know what I mean?
Baby batter.
oh, boo boo yogurt. So I did that shit, and it spits whatever. But I was saying like brutal, like some shit.
Vulgar
like I spit some verses that I already wrote. Just mixed it in there. But like I fuck this, fuck that, smoke this, smoke that. And
they were like, he sucks.
No, they were like, like,
Rockstar
all
status?
about it.
You did it.
All about it.
You did it.
I did it.
You made it.
And then at the very end, we have like 4 dealerships in our group. And at the very end, I was like, Country Hyundai, fuck y'all. Giving my Country Hyundai love because that's my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they'll allow you to like make a jingle.
Yo,
you should do that.
No, but now I have to battle the owner.
Why, he raps?
Nah, he doesn't really. But he was like, yo, I was just about to go out and grab the mic, but Steve was like, nah. Started dying, yo.
Shout outs to him.
Yo, shout out to Tommy. Shout out to the Kitsenzis in general. It's a great company, man. It was a great party. We had a fun time. It's a great place to buy a car. Hyundai a little bit more. That's all I'm saying. Than the other
ones that he doesn't work at.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't go to them, but
no, go to them.
What?
Not to where he works.
Why would you do that? All right,
Frankie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no,
that escalated quickly. All right, so where were we at? All right, so we're talking about the Christmas party. So yeah, and then from there though, I'm not done. So me and my woman went to leave, right? And we figured we're gonna stop off at somewhere in Northampton. Just have a quick drink. So like, fuck it, the Tunnel Bar. Let's go to the Tunnel Bar. So we go over to the Tunnel Bar. As soon as we pull into a parking spot, boom, we see everybody else that was at the party that we primarily chill with. They all were walking towards the Tunnel Bar. I was like, oh shit, I didn't expect to meet up back like that. I figured it would just be me and my wife after that. So shit happens there. Drama goes down. I almost punched someone in the face twice, but I didn't do it, and I didn't, make a scene myself. Just stupid shit.
Trying to get with your lady?
No. Actually, you know what? No one really fucked with my lady that night, and she was looking on fire. Like, I know everyone loves their baby moms, but my mom was looking on fire that night too.
What was the problem then?
So. You know how big dudes like 6'6", just muscle bound or big in general dudes, they just feel like they can kind of push their way through any situation. You know what I'm saying? They just like, you got to respect their space. It's not opposite. They're just bigger. They can't even help it, right? So damn, tricep hit me in the head. Anyways, so this dude just kind of comes over and he's just like bumping into people and this and that, and then he turns around and he starts talking to my GSM's wife, my direct boss. Started talking to his wife. I started getting, and she handled herself like a champ, by the way. So she didn't need me at all. But I kind of turn around and like I get instantly mad. So if we're ever out and you guys got your wifeys and like someone starts talking with your wifey, I'll instantly get mad, like instantly. And that's just what I was already like super defensive. But like I said, she was handling her own game. She was just like, she's like, oh yeah, that's cool. You're from where? Cool. My husband's right over there. He's actually from, and say wherever he's from. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in the back. Yeah, husband's right there. And like really not contributing to shit to the situation. But so then later on though, like he really started, like he was standing right in a place to be, just like elbowing people pretty much is what I felt. So this guy's just moving around, knocking people, like people are like sitting there just having casual conversation. Then they get hit in the back and their drink almost spills and shit. Just like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So everybody else probably just kind of moves with him. And like, I just stood stiff back. And whenever he tried bumping into me, like, he noticed I wouldn't move. And he was like, he turned around and looked at me every time. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm right here. You know what I mean? Like, yup. If you're wondering, oh, someone in my space? Yeah, it's me right here. Like, but I'm chilling. I got my back to him. Like, I'm not a part of his shit. He's the, like, whatever. So he gets to a point towards the end of the night. I guess too many people just got sick of it. I'm not quite sure. All of a sudden, fight breaks out. I don't really know from there because as soon as I tried to, like, get in, like, not to say I was going to get involved, but, like, just kind of creep up on the scene, make sure there's none of my peoples that might have potentially been in the situation, I was stopped by my friend's wife that I was just defending and my own wife. They were kind of just like, as soon as shit popped off and I like turned around to go like see what the deal is, they just stepped right in front of me and they're like, yeah, no, you're not going over there. And I'm just like, damn, all right. Just turned back around, continued drinking my drink, and whatever, fight ensued. But the good thing is, it didn't kill the night. At the end of the day, it was still a great night. Me and my wife, got to a certain point where it was just time to go. Since we were almost getting down right there, like on the second floor in front of everybody. So we're like, you know what? We should probably just go. That was our cue.
Me and Lo have gone to the Tunnel Bar before.
Tunnel Bar's cool. So you know how when you go upstairs
in our heyday,
when you go upstairs, there's that other club up there. Or other bar,
yeah,
and the music and shit. So as you go up the stairs and you take a right to head like down that hallway to that bar to the bathrooms.
Niggas, fellas, didn't you fall asleep over there?
No, that's Bishop's Lounge, I think.
No, he fell asleep there. He fell asleep there.
No, it was a lounge across the street.
You fell asleep there,
yeah.
Because I was on the couch.
I remember that.
You fell asleep there because you were all fat and shit.
I think that was a good show too.
This nigga was stuffing his.
Whatever we were there.
It was one of the best shows. They did the video game renditions. The whole shit was producers, people that make beats and shit.
Oh yeah.
And they all did like video game.
Yeah.
And this shit was heat.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this shit is some heat.
Any of those beat battles.
Yeah, boy.
Fuck that space. What space we talking? Christo, what's good? I don't know if hopefully y'all still tuning in here, having fun with us this morning. Where are we at? 10:40. We did 40 minutes. God damn.
We covered a lot, and we ain't good at this.
No, we don't
That's
break
what
it
that
up.
means.
Yeah, we don't break it up enough. Well, we're not done yet though. No, we only got 20 minutes to break, and we still got our game.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're getting good. Usually, at this point, we would have got nothing accomplished. It was like, all right, what do we got? And it's already 75% done.
All right, so let's not skip what we put in there though. Let's.
I think the coffee is good.
Actually, we really can though. We can save those for another day.
What?
We'll save this.
Nah.
And that.
Nah.
Want to bring it up now?
No, we can do it after.
We'll see.
We can bring up something
we'll
early
see.
and then bring it
I
up.
think we got 20 minutes left. Let's get into this game. That's what I'm talking about.
Which game?
What would they say?
All right.
Let's. All right. So.
We didn't even.
Wait. What?
No, go ahead. Bring it on. Bring it on.
And now, it's time for What Would They Say? I'm your host, Frank Marvici. And contestant number 1, Almighty L. Contestant number 2, Brother Low. And that's all there is.
Fuck with the head. If you're doing drugs right now, this is going to fuck with you.
All right, so...
well, luckily, we don't do drugs.
What would they say?
I love it.
All right, so...
I'm on drugs.
So a druggie...
I'm on drugs right now.
Listen, so a druggie tries to cop without money, front. The drug dealer pulls his pants down and says, how much do you want?
What?
Meaning, you just, you want a 20 or a 40. That's
and you're saying we got to figure out what
the crackhead says.
I don't know what crack rules he crack commanded
when the drug addict drops his pants.
Fuck out of here.
What would that drug addict say?
Have you ever seen the movie?
Not what would you say?
Well, I have to.
You have to put yourself in the drug addict's shoes.
But being me though, right? Me as a drug.
Just whatever. Whatever is going to get a
I
great.
Ain't sucking no dick.
All right, Lo, what would you say?
They put their pants
that
down.
Nigga's gotta get the fuck out of here.
Now check it out.
Maybe I'll just go upside his head and take everything he's got.
That's what I'm about to
See,
say.
that's putting too much of you in that situation.
What the druggie is gonna say? I'm gonna look down at my shoes, right? And I'm gonna say, yo.
You guys are missing the point of the game.
No.
It was supposed to be funny lines.
I'm gonna kick.
Like for how long? Or oh wow, why is your head?
depends on
Why
who
is
the
your
drug-
head bigger
okay.
than your shaft?
Now,
you know what I'm
now
saying?
this-
Like
now this is crazy.
I can't.
Now listen,
I
that's
got you,
crazy.
though.
Now,
just a
listen,
one-liner.
What if the crackhead is like a famous
I can't.
actress, like a badass?
No,
chick?
that's not the game. That's
And
not the
she's-
game. No, the
and she's
only
on-
game is
Alright, so then I
no.
can't do
The
it.
only game is a
Now
crackhead
it's
having to
about the
suck a
drug.
dick, and the pants and the dick just gets pulled in front of him. What does that crackhead say?
Oh, the crackhead say?
What other kind of drugs you got?
How much
See
you
what I'm
giving
saying?
me for this? That's what they probably was
No,
saying.
his humor is crazy.
All right, so maybe it's too much for y'all.
Yeah.
You can't. All right, so let's switch the situation.
Yo, you're hilarious,
Nah,
though.
that shit was
I want to hear you though. Maybe I could think of some joints.
All right,
Put you in a.
let's see another one.
Yo.
Let's see another one.
All right.
Man, your left ball is really bigger than the other one, huh?
And how about the huh? At the end. It's not even that the left ball's bigger than the other one. It's the huh at the end
Did
of
it kind of sound Canadian?
Huh?
Eh?
Oh, that's
eh? Eh?
I'll be like,
Hey,
hey, well,
mighty small left ball, eh?
Eh?
and then I would say, one of your titties don't match.
What titties are you in? Like
Eh?
you're saying as the drug? You're talking about as the drug dealer? That's what you would say back?
Oh, it's only one subject, the drug dealer? I thought you moved on past the drug dealer.
Oh,
It's all the same
damn.
thing. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, we're gonna do get the fuck out of here.
You want to do get the fuck out of here? All right. So this is what we'll do. We'll do what would they say? We'll do that in a more practice scenario. So I'll give you guys some
like
time.
what?
So now that you know that's a game.
Oh, okay.
We'll
Yeah.
we'll write for it. Maybe that's. I don't know. My improv.
I couldn't
can be on a
improv. No,
stupid
you
level.
got this.
It could be a stupid level though.
No, what it is you're actually a comedian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't give me too much credit. All right, so you want to do get the fuck out of here?
That's true. He's not funny.
You want to do get the fuck out of here then?
Yeah.
All right, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, you beat me to it. That shit's not right. I thought you were gonna be like, all right, who do you? I was gonna be
How
like,
about
you,
this?
get you the fuck out of
Both of
here.
you motherfuckers drink your Red Bull, get
That's
wings
not-
behind you.
Yo, you know
and
they got
get
coca.
the fuck out of
Strange
here.
fact.
Fly
Strange-
right through the
hold up,
city.
hold up.
Look
Strange
behind you.
fact. Y'all ready?
Can y'all see the city?
I think we need a little sound for
Look
strange
back.
fact.
Yeah, I can see it.
Nigga, shut
Fly
up.
the
they can
fuck
see it.
out of here.
Yo,
On your
strange
wings.
fact. Y'all listening?
All right, strange fact.
They got coconut Red Bull.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Listen, I don't even drink Red Bull,
I'm
but I
drinking
drink
it.
coconut water.
Right.
So when I seen coconut Red Bull, I'm like, yo, these niggas are reaching. Jesus.
Yeah, they always
Christ,
got
they
that
trying to-
shit.
They trying to get the woke niggas.
Coconut's not even that crazy in reality of all
No,
the things that are out
coconut
there.
is one of the most refreshing things
strange
you can
fact. Hold
drink.
on a second. Cloudy said, "Gonna say I just started this shit, not the fiend." What? Oh, his line is, "I just started this shit. I'm not that fiend out." Good one.
Yeah, we like that.
All right, you gotta give him one of these.
Immature crackheads out there, do not do it.
See, he found a clever way to make it funny and still be him.
Right. Exactly.
I like that.
Right.
I like that.
Smart
See,
man.
I didn't have enough time. I heard niggas dropping.
Yeah, I kind of went for something crazy right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? But
You
whatever.
gotta remember, we were raised different, me and Lo. So like when we
I
hear
don't- I
pants
don't
dropping and
understand.
shit,
That's what I'm about to
just-
say. I
No.
don't understand all that shit. When you say that, I'm thinking about a bad bitch that's on, because I've seen them.
Where does he
bad
get
bitches
that
on
from?
I don't
drugs, but
know.
like you don't want to hit
He's
them.
way out there.
I don't care. You know what? Hey, guess what? I'll be out here.
Whenever you
in the middle
first-
of the ocean while y'all niggas is on that way.
Whenever you
What
first
are you
every-
talking about?
You know what? Get his random
Now
thoughts
listen.
the fuck out of here.
All right, so listen.
Yo.
That's cool for now. I take that.
Yo.
That's good. Now listen. The algorithm and the wave I'm on, I don't give a fuck. So let me say
I
something.
like that. I
Let me
like
say
that.
something.
I like that.
Now,
That's
let me
true.
Say something. All right, now look. What if you're in the industry, right, later on, 5 years from now, and you're around all the baddest, like, actresses, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You're
Okay.
chilling, and I'm not saying, oh, that's a stature of life. I'm just saying you just happen to be in that company. Now that's where you're at. So, and then you find out somebody's on drugs. And
Okay.
you're like, damn, this motherfucker's like fiend out type. And you're like, damn, well, most
Mm-hmm.
power to you. And then all of a sudden they present themselves to you with the same opportunity. And it's somebody like you like, and you're single half the time. I'm not saying that you're with somebody, you're single.
You lost me way back there. Like I've
No, I
just been
didn't.
hearing words.
I just said a story. Now, if I lost you, that means you need to get your brain.
Yeah, no,
recirculated
I
back.
spaced out. It was my fault. It wasn't you. I don't think.
That was a nice one.
Well, I listened. I'm just waiting for the punch.
Yeah, go ahead. So
Punch was, Shorty dropped her bra.
And then what? That's like
Same situation.
That was the. You know how like when
you're saying she's on the drugs and she drops her drawers. What would you say?
Like basically,
You just put a female instead of the guy. That's basically what you did, right?
Y'all notice how like this is how most paths go from start to finish, right? It's fair to say. Fair to say. Most paths kind of go when you're in a conversation. Just put that a little closer just in case, right? This is Lowe's.
No algorithm.
Oh, this nigga's crazy. He scribbled so that's his guy.
We're putting that on the bottom of a sneaker now. He just made our first symbol.
Oh shit!
I have no idea.
Oh, if that's shit you really guys are looking for, I can draw for you all day.
Dope though. Random.
All right, so you way to fuck up my busting with the compliment.
You just dropped the jewel.
Now I don't.
And show that you're enlightened.
Yo,
Yeah, I just don't want to make fun of you no more because you just complimented
you
me.
just made your own symbol. Remember you said you want to make something your own?
I don't know if that would be my symbol.
No, I got
Freestyle though.
No, that's dope. Actually, to be honest.
Just scribble. You don't even know what it is. It could be something.
Anyways, that's irrelevant.
Yeah, you guys, I'm spacing.
We didn't even do the game.
No, all right. So get the fuck out of here, right? Is that what we're doing?
Get the fuck outta here.
All right.
Get this symbol the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Yes.
I like it though. I do like it.
Yeah, I
Weirdos.
do too.
All right. So what else? Get the fuck out of here. You go ahead. You wanted to switch to it.
I just do your shit. The fuck.
Oh, you did. All right, love.
Fuck
You
outta here.
next. Want to get the fuck out of here?
We're getting plaid.
No,
printed.
we're not getting plaid out.
No. Not all the way the fuck out of here. I'm talking about
No,
like
people like
shoes,
plaid.
like some sneakers, like some
nigga's
anything
crazy.
like some fly sneakers.
All right,
something.
it's your choice.
Get that
Go
shit
ahead.
the fuck out of here.
Damn,
Just the shoes.
I like that shit.
I'm not saying all the outfits. No, the pant, this jacket.
No,
this
I
shit's
like
cool.
plaid.
Yeah, I'm not saying the jacket.
That's fine.
That shit's cool, man.
I guess he wants
But
it
not
outta
on
here.
those
What do you
shoes.
want outta here?
Not on shoes. That's the only thing. I didn't
For
say.
real?
Not saying the shirts and the hats and shit. I'm talking about just shoes.
I want this conversation the fuck out of here. No.
I like that. I like that. Get the conversation the fuck out.
I would say get working a lot the fuck out of here on all levels.
Yeah.
Everything.
levels.
I don't care if it's on your own shit. I seen that. I don't care if it's on your own shit or if it's on.
Get low the fuck out of here.
Get that scene switch the fuck out of here. All right, that wasn't
Yo.
needed. All right, you know what? No. How about this?
How about this?
Get fucking.
the fuck out of here.
What is it?
Like actually.
Yeah, just leave. Get what the fuck is that like Middle Eastern dip? I can't remember the name. Hummus. Get hummus the fuck out of here.
Yo, I literally just had hummus last night.
Unless it's the dark chocolate one.
No,
That
had,
one's good.
Avocado.
Yo, get hummus the fuck out of here. It's just disgusting. Yo, why would anybody like hummus? I don't get it.
Yo.
There's nothing about hummus that tastes good.
I like it. Do you eat chickpeas? No, you don't eat.
I have regular chickpeas. I have no problem with.
No,
No.
that's what it is.
I know, but it just doesn't taste good as a dip.
You know what? I feel you though.
It just.
I'm not gonna act like sit here and like pretend.
It's just
like
one of those
like
things
the
that's
most-
not really
but
that great.
I'm gonna bring you this avocado hummus, and we're gonna see.
I'll try it. I mean, I'm not
tastes
like
good.
I'm not to where I can't stomach it. I just don't get why it's popular like it is.
I feel
You know what I mean?
It's only because it's healthy.
Yeah,
or healthy.
Now, see, if it's to a level of now, I could eat that to be on a healthy level, though.
Yeah.
I just don't really care for it.
Yo, that sounds like something Gut would say. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, well, what's yours next one?
Me?
Oh, it tasted like something fell in my cup. Oh, it was lemonade pulp. Yeah.
Get orange juice with all that pulp the fuck out of here.
Get grown men that eat nuggets the fuck out of here.
Oh, damn. I'm getting the fuck out.
Like, nigga, why you're too old. Why don't you get some tenders? Bangfield, nigga.
Let me get a 20 piece in a
you're-
large fry
Bang, bang.
with a
Nah,
milkshake in the summertime.
I like
Why don't
nuggets.
you get tenders? You're a grown ass man.
Because it's a situation of how can you not? I don't care if you got dumb money or if you broke.
Nigga.
If there's a 10 piece for $1.50 at Burger King, and their nuggets are decent.
I ain't gonna lie. I literally just remembered I got a 10-piece the other day.
Yeah.
No, like for real.
Damn. When shit goes wrong.
How about you get the fuck out of here? Then?
When get the fuck out of here
Yo,
backfires.
I literally just got a 10-piece.
So get your nugget eating men out this fucking shit out of here.
But get niggas that eat nuggets the fuck out of here. We all should be
leaving.
eating tenders.
See, the fact that it's called tender. It's like, what the fuck?
Like, why are you tender? tender ass.
Nah, you really know what it is though. Tender's really a lot of times. Some places make them too bready. There's too much, and mind you, I like the crust on the outside of it. That shit's good as fuck.
Right.
But sometimes it's just like they're cheaping you out of the chicken. You're getting all fried part in this thin little motherfucker.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? If a place got good chicken tenders, I'm all about it though. There's this fish place. I'll give him a shout out up in Northampton. It's right off of exit 19. I don't know if it's Webster's, but at any route. They have great. I fucking always say any route. I can't stop it. So they have any route. They have good. They have great chicken tenders, but they're a fish place. So it's weird. But they have great shellfish and shit like that too. Like I love me some shellfish. I'll fuck up some calamari. I'll fuck up. Well, actually, that's not a shellfish, but I will fuck up calamari. You know, shrimp and all that stuff. I'm just not into fish.
Calamari in what way?
They had it fried. In this case, fried.
You ever had fried Diablo?
I don't know.
That shit's good as hell.
Is
it's
it?
like sauteed in this real spicy sauce, and it's insane.
I mean, I would try it. I'll try anything once.
Usually, most Italian places, wherever they serve calamari, you can ask for. I think it's called calamari fried Diablo. You can ask for that option.
Right.
You got to ask for it. Though,
right.
Unless they have it on it.
And it's just more like grilled. You're saying?
It's sauteed.
Sauteed. Gotcha. Which that sounds great.
It's in a spice. Yo, the sauce is like. You could
I'll try that because there's a couple of restaurants that I go to that
Leone's have it.
Leone's, all right. I'm about to say I would try Typical Sicilian. Shout out to them.
I haven't even gone there yet.
Oh, dude, Typical Sicilian is like one of my favorite joints.
You say that for Italian?
I like the whole thing, the whole experience there. I liked how it feels like.
Do they
the
come
setup.
with the block?
Yes, most certainly, yeah. And the only, the prices aren't necessarily the lowest, but you know what you're going there for. You're going there for the experience, the whole thing. So, but that, or we go like if it's a family scenario. Generally speaking, if we want Italian, we'll go to Sophia's in Windsor Locks. That place.
That's the best.
To me, for your money, because you get a nice plate. Like you're going there to eat Italian food. So when you go, in my opinion, when you go to Typical Sicilian, you're still going there to eat good food, but that's like datey. You're not really bringing your kids there. You know what I'm saying? I almost have never seen kids at Typical Sicilian. Almost never see them. It's like adults. You know what I'm saying? Like this is where, like, no, this isn't Olive Garden.
It's obvious.
Mommy and Daddy going out.
Right.
Motherfucker. But when we want to just go out to eat, it's not, the setting's not as cool. You know, the lights aren't dimmed. You know what I'm saying? It's just a family restaurant.
Gotcha.
That place for food is great. Sophia's. If y'all like Italian, go to fucking Sophia's.
Have you doing, what is it, Figaro's or?
I believe I have before.
Was
I've
good?
been Red Rose and all that shit. I can't remember.
I heard Figaro's was good. I think it's in Enfield.
I'm not 100% if I've been to that spot.
Red Rose is banging.
Red Rose is really good too. I like Red Rose. I think sometimes they have super hype in certain departments, and I'm just like,
You think Typical's better?
When you're going, yeah, I like Typical Sicilian a lot. So again, Red Rose to me is family. You know, not to say you can't go there and have some beers and eat some pizza and shit, but you know, you generally speaking, you'll see the whole family out there. You know, the nieces, the nephews, and the cousins. You know what I'm saying?
Shout outs to Typical Sicilian.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Red Rose.
All them shits.
Yeah. Sophia's.
What else we got?
Shout
People
outs
in
to you guys.
chat. Let me see. 69, get the fuck out. Cloudy said 69 can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we're going to talk about him after break.
Yeah. What's Nick said? Nick, I need to ask a question. With you being around this local scene, what are your thoughts on 6ix9ine and everything he did? We're going to get into that after the break. So we're about to go into a break in a couple of seconds here. When we come back, we're definitely talking about that.
Yes,
that is
sir.
a point of discussion
Yes,
tonight.
sir.
And then,
happened?
Cloudy, that pipe you smoking can get the fuck out of here, Frank. Whatever, man. This
You
is
smoke crack?
No, he's talking about this thing.
Why do you smoke that shit?
Because I'm addicted to nicotine. Okay, I'm addicted. All right, I could be addicted to worse things. I have addicted.
So you smoke that and bogeys?
Because of that, I don't smoke as many bogeys, like nearly as much. You know what I'm saying?
But you're just rolling over in the middle of the night and hitting that vape?
No, not that much. No, I'll go for a while. See, the problem is I would
wake up at any point in the night and hit that vape?
Generally speaking, no.
Generally speaking?
I can't say I haven't like been fucked up or something. I was just like, you know, I'd lie, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't ever lie. All right, I always speak the truth.
You do lie. That's a fucking lie.
When? Not Joe.
Yo.
All right, to my kids, yes, that's about it.
If you lie to your kids, you be lying.
Yeah, but I lie about stupid shit.
It's stupid to you, but what's small?
Hey, what was that
when it's
noise
time to
you
lie
wrote with
for
your
real,
mind type
you're
shit,
gonna
right?
do it because you're gonna think
my
about
kids aren't dumb. Their friends have already told them shit ain't real. You know what I'm saying? They probably at this point now are lying for our benefit. They get presents out of it.
Yo, can
know
you
what I'm saying?
imagine that?
They're like, oh, they think we love it. Just keep it up.
Your son and your daughter is just
dude, they're smart
cahoots.
as shit.
No, of course.
You know
But
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying, like in cahoots, they're like, we won't tell mommy and daddy. We'll get the most out of this.
It's amazing though with your kids though. Like if you see where they get certain shit from, like out of the bloodline.
I realized like my son. At first, I felt like my son was mostly like his mom, and I see like he's really me. Like that's crazy. So like last night, we're playing Uno. Like I literally like when I came home.
Did you double stack on a skip two or draw two?
No, I didn't get to do any of
say,
that.
'cause you can't.
I'm teaching
It's
them.
illegal.
I'm teaching. I thought I was teaching them, and they told me, Daddy, we've been playing Uno. So get it all right.
Yeah, you're out.
But nigga, I come home, they're in the bed, ready for bed to go to school. I wake them right up, snatch them all out of bed. Like, we playing Uno. so we start
How
playing.
early is it? You said it's early or late?
It's late.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like maybe like 10:30. Snatch them all out of the bed. We playing Uno, right? My son is hilarious, my G. Like the stuff he says is just like it's so much, and it comes at such a fast rate that I can't keep track of it all because it's the moment. It's the beautiful moment, the moment where you realize literally it only took a day for him to go, or for your child to go from thinking and acting this way to this way.
Right.
Literally a day.
Right.
Like
That's crazy how impressionable
Yeah.
those young minds are. All right, so on that note, we're going to hit a break. When we come back from the break, we're going to talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine. We're going to talk about this craze over Jordans and shit like that because we didn't really get into all that much. From there, I'm going to try and we're going to get a fresh listen to Believe and Flee.
Yeah.
So that way we're fresh on the opinion of it.
I like it.
And then from there, maybe if we can fit it in, some prank calls. We haven't done that. I think we didn't get it done last show either.
We tried. I had one. It was a little dud.
Yeah, whatever. So we might try a couple of those before the show's over. And then, any last minute news and announcements. So make sure you guys don't go anywhere. Keep in mind also, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. You subscribe to us fucking wherever we're else and hit follow on Instagram. We're on TikTok now. So if you guys don't know it, go to TikTok and make sure you follow us on there. We're trying to grow that account. We're on Twitter. We're on all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff, and we need you guys to like all of it. Okay? All of it. It doesn't take much. I don't ask for much, and we give you 2 hours every fucking week of some quality goddamn entertainment.
Trust me, where it's going, y'all gonna love it.
Yes.
We got
it's
so
only
much
the
planned.
Fucking beginning. 2020, I'm telling you, 2020, it's weeks away, and boy, oh boy. All right, so let's hit that break, and then when we come back, we'll have some more awesome show for you guys. Make sure you don't go anywhere, okay? We'll be back.
Right back.
Honda sales.
Oh, yes. This is Lieutenant Balzania from the West Springfield PD. We just got some calls in about a Hispanic male that is running around your lot naked, flashing cars on Route 5. Have you seen anything?
I didn't. Personally, I don't know.
Supposedly he's been in and out. They've seen him on a couple of vehicles. They're not sure if he's wiping his genitalia on the windshield or whatever the case, but... I'd ask you guys if you see anybody out there.
Right now, I don't have sitting inside. I can walk outside and double check. Let me ask somebody else.
All right, yeah. If you do see him, we ask if you can compare genitalia to see whose is bigger. Would you mind doing that for me? This is Lieutenant Balzania of the West Springfield PD.
Give me a second, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
They've called Town. This is John speaking. I'm help you.
Yeah, hi. I was on a hold. I was looking for a used car.
Okay. Do you know who you were on hold with by any chance?
I did not catch a name. No, I'm sorry.
Okay. What type of car were you looking for?
It's something preferably 4-door. Something a little newer, lower miles. Not much wear and tear on it.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure we definitely have a bunch of Civics and Accords that would fit that description. Did you see one in particular you liked?
No, I just seen there's a lot of options, but, one of the things that's most important to me is that there's enough backseat space for me and my partner.
Okay.
Sometimes we can get a little rowdy and we're both taller men, so I need enough room for that,
Okay. Not a problem.
Another important thing to me, too, is with the Hondas, are the seats easy to clean?
Leather's definitely easier to clean than cloth, so yeah, leather would definitely
Yeah, because sometimes Jonathan spurts like a fire hydrant, and I know sometimes it's just hard to contain.
Okay.
Yeah, I sometimes I think he eats cucumbers before we get down to business because it comes out really liquidy, you know.
Oh yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, so as long as it cleans out though, that's not a problem. I try to catch most of my mouth, but you know.
Yeah, it happens.
From there, do you have things that kind of roll in the teen range for prices?
Yeah, absolutely. That's pretty much
Yeah.
your inventory.
Yeah, I like most of my men teens, so if I can spend around that kind of money, that would be good.
Okay.
Do you have any hot young salesmen that would be able to show me around some?
Absolutely, got a feel for you.
Excellent, excellent. Can I have more than one at a time?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, and how desperate are they for a sale?
Very.
Okay, excellent. Because honestly, I'd just pay whatever you're asking if they would really show me the ins and outs, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, excellent.
All
What time you guys open till?
We're open till midnight tonight. So come by anytime.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it only said sex on your schedule.
No, a couple extra hours.
Okay, excellent. And the car's usually locked or are they unlocked?
They're all unlocked.
Okay, and I can just throw my load in a couple and see what I like best?
Absolutely.
Excellent. You know, Sebastian, you've been a very good help. I appreciate it much.
Yep, no problem.
Should I ask for you when I come down?
You can ask for anyone.
When I come down your throat, I should ask for you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, where is it? Why haven't they found it?
Veruca, sweetheart, I'm not a magician. Give me time.
I want it now. What's the matter with those twats down
We are back. Yes. Almost missed that one there. I was a little late coming back downstairs talking to the wifey. You know what I'm saying? Got a little close. All right, so second half of the show. Yes, people. What we're gonna actually show is some fucking actual sneakers coming up here. Do I see some Yeezys over there?
Yeah.
So some Yeezys, some fucking Jordans, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? Coming back in the motherfucking moment.
Yeah, we just gonna give a little review.
Yeah.
We're just gonna give a little review. Sorry guys about that. Gonna give a little review.
Let me turn this around so you can see this bright old face.
We had the Bread 11s come out. We had what are they called? The Yeez Reels, which is like a Volt colorway.
Yeah.
We have some the Fearless pack. We brought a couple of those or whatever. We had like more sneakers, but it was like we wanted to keep it short and sweet.
Yeah, I want all that shit over here.
Nigga, shut up. This is important. This is important for because this is another
For the culture.
Well, no, we got to cover all spectrums of the scale here.
Will you do me a favor? Will you go upstairs and get me some more coffee?
Nigga, who the fuck do I look like to you, nigga? Shit,
fuck.
Nigga. I'll be walking your dog and shit. Like, yo, where
How did
is
this happen?
We all moved in.
The dog will rip his jersey and shit because the dog is.
Nah, I got the dogs.
I'm waking
I got
you up
the
in the
dogs.
morning.
Nah, I got the dogs figured out.
No, me
I got
too.
the dogs figured
now
out.
I do because after what you told me, I was just.
Oh shit, we got a phone call.
Who's calling? What we got?
I don't see it. What, is it on that computer?
It's right there.
No, it's not. Oh, it is right here. Okay. What's good? You're on Just Being Frank. Who we got on the air?
Hello, Just Being Frank. This is Mimi.
It's Mimi. What is good, Mimi? How are you?
I'm okay.
Awesome.
I'm enjoying you.
Are you now? Good.
Yes, well, not that much, but
So it's not like you're enjoying us like a quiet, after evening time when no one's around type enjoyment.
well, this is my evening time.
Oh, that is true. Now, if you guys don't know, Mimi works the graveyard shift, so this really is that situation for her.
I tried that once.
I just wanted to tell you how much I loved your show.
Well, thank you so much. You know what? We appreciate that.
We appreciate you.
You know what? You want to say that just one more time?
Get the fuck out of here. I mean, okay, thank you, and entertain me some more, and then I'm going.
All right, Mimi, we love you. Thank you so much for calling in. That was super loud. All right, we appreciate you, and you do what you do, and I'll come and harass you pretty soon.
Shout outs to Mimi.
Oh, I hope so. Bye.
All right, bye now. All right, that was Mimi. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. All right, so
yeah, we about to review some of these kicks.
We're gonna talk about the kicks first, or you want to do?
What do you want to do?
You know what?
Let's do Takashi.
Yeah, we said we
talked.
talked. We said we talked that. All right, so let me do this.
We found out.
Let me do this one thing here. You did?
Yeah, we looked it up when you went upstairs to jerk off.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
So, I think I found out myself.
All right.
So it looks like he's getting sentenced to 2 years after testifying against the 9 Trey gang. And a judge gave the rapper an Instagram star credit for helping prosecutors send several violent gang members
This
to
nigga's
prison.
smiling?
Yeah, he's smiling. He's happy. So the rapper and Instagram star Tekashi 69 was sentenced to 2 years in prison on Wednesday by a federal judge who gave him credit for pleading guilty and helping prosecutors send several of his former gang associates in the 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods to prison. The performer, who is also known as 6ix9ine and whose legal name is Daniel Hernandez, has already spent nearly 13 months in a federal jail, and that time will count towards his sentence. Federal prosecutors in Manhattan. So this guy's really doing like maybe a year, maybe a little less, because I'm assuming he'll get out early.
Yeah, July.
Yeah. So so they considered his testimony extraordinary and extremely useful.
Yeah, he got like 20 people locked up. This nigga's crazy.
This is the deal, though. So my whole thing on him is I heard that they had him hostage. They was fucking his baby moms or his girl. They were threatening, they were gonna kill him and all this shit. So he pretty much like snitched to, save his life in this particular scenario.
I think he would have snitched anyways.
Regardless?
Yeah.
Well.
I think he would have snitched anyways. I don't think he was built for that life.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because you got to think about how he went about getting to the life.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it was a plan. Like, this nigga went out, found people that he can use for influence, and use them as a catalyst through stardom.
Were you saying it was kind of like some genius shit? The way he did it? Well, it didn't end up as genius shit.
Kinda. He won. He won.
Yeah.
He was able to make millions, blow up.
But that's kind of
not serve really
you don't think
no
that's
jail
as
time.
far as he's gonna go though once he gets out. You think
They
people
were
gonna-
offering him 37 years. They only gave him 2, and he's got time served.
But he's a snitch.
For one. Hold on.
Oh.
But he still won.
Right.
He still won because nobody's gonna kill him.
Well.
He's gonna get out, and no one's gonna take his life.
Well.
So he won. He won all the way around.
Because they'll do it.
He was able to fake his lifestyle. You heard? He was able to fake his lifestyle.
he didn't do any of that
make
shit?
money off of. This nigga's not a real. He became a blood. Like he's not a real blood. Like
Right.
this nigga's crazy. Like,
Right.
this nigga, like these niggas. He
It's almost
used
like
that. He
internet
used
rap shit
real.
gone
He used
wrong.
real niggas
SoundCloud.
to help him prepare. Like he used real niggas to propel him into stardom.
Perpetuate.
Yeah, it was
I got you.
Definitely, yeah. But this nigga's crazy. Like at the end of the day, like the whole shit. Like it's one thing to not be involved with some shit and a nigga include you in some shit and then tells. But when you're a part of it, like this nigga was. I don't want to say he was active because he wasn't a real blood. Like he
Right.
became a blood only to like I said, boost his career.
Right. It was
You know
all.
what I
It was
mean?
all for that image.
But once he was involved with them, there's things that he participated in. So once you
Made him guilty.
participate, you can't go telling on people
Right.
like this
Yeah,
nigga's
you're part of it now.
This nigga's out of his mind.
But again, at the end of the day, like, so this is the only thing though. Like, what's true and what's not.
And that
You know
fucking
what I'm
your
saying?
whole baby's mom and what was the other thing?
They're gonna kill him.
They, nigga, that
They're-
charge that to
had
the
him-
game. Like once you get into these streets, There are
Yeah, I
no
think you
rules.
should know what you're
there are
getting
no
into, yeah.
rules.
Yeah.
Like niggas will fuck your baby's mom. Like
Right.
nigga, you're not punching in. You're not.
So the people have made it so that he was doing it
pedestrian or
as a
civilian or
form
whatever
of
the fuck that
revenge
shit's
against them. It's pretty much what it boils down to.
This nigga would have told anyways because he wasn't of that cloth.
Right.
He's using that as a way to escape.
Right.
You know
I
what I
feel you.
mean? Like, for all we know, these niggas fucked his baby's mom or nigga fucked his baby's mom because this nigga made a deal with these niggas and like, how can this nigga fuck your baby's mom? Like that, she should be saying that.
Yeah, true that. Yeah,
So
he putting it on now.
you gotta ask, where's the loyalty
Unless
with
it
your
was
baby's
rape.
mother?
That would
No,
be a different story.
I hear she wants the nigga still in jail. So the whole shit is like, it's weird. It's weirdo shit.
Basically,
The whole shit is weirdo
she was-
shit.
It was like spiteful type shit. Like she's kind of mad at him, I guess, and then she's like, "Fuck it." She's using that against him.
She's throwing her pussy around.
She knows that's gonna make him mad if he finds out.
So Nick
She's mad at him.
says in chat, he says real gangsters don't listen to him. He depends on
fact.
the white party kids
That's
to
a
buy
fact,
his
though.
music and pack out shows. As long as he can rap about something other than being gang, I think he's still going to be a top selling artist.
And I agree.
Yeah.
I think the only difference is I think real niggas were listening to his music at one point.
Yeah.
And now that's done.
Right. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, mind you, I can't say I'm not a Tekashi 6ix9ine pro by any means.
You like Onyx?
I've heard some of his shit. Yeah,
It sounds like Onyx.
And yeah, I think Onyx all four are better rappers than Tekashi, but you know what I'm saying? It was
They
his
are.
style.
No, they are.
That was his style. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, I think a lot of them are underrated, like a motherfucker. Even Sticky Fingers is underrated.
Yeah, I didn't even think about them until now.
No. But Tekashi, you know, I can say out of all the shit that was out, I at least liked his shit a little bit better. You know, he kind of sounded like a younger Puerto Rican DMX. You know what I'm saying?
No,
You gotta chill.
I never would have said.
No, that's what he got compared to the most.
Who?
Tekashi was DMX. Like
Who
just the way his
said that?
voice was sounding shit.
Who said that?
People.
They need to be arrested.
Why, you don't think at all? He was like, yeah.
No.
Gang.
You know who reminds me of DMX is Pop Smoke. You heard Pop Smoke?
No.
Since we're on music, let's get into Believe and Flee.
All right, so my only problem is playing it. I don't want to get flagged for a copyright.
You
So,
probably will right now because he's on fire.
so you know what?
Welcome to the
It is
bar.
what it is. It is what it is. Who gives a fuck? We're not, making money off this
Yeah,
shit
we're not
just
making
yet
no
anyway,
money.
so
Making money.
we'll get there at some point. But for now,
Give me lit.
what does it say? Believe and flee, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you know what will help though is if we talk through some of it, so that way it doesn't pick it all
Yeah,
up.
nah, we'll-
I think you got to get in segments. All right, so we want to go. Let's
Right
just
now.
go audio. I don't want to do that because they always add some extra shit in. All right, hold on.
This nigga's
Let's
funny,
stop
yo.
this.
You got to believe.
Okay. All right, let's turn it down a little bit.
Man, you know what? Flag on that shit. That shit is out.
That shit knock, right?
Yeah, right away. You
let's
gotta
hear it.
I was
believe.
like, my homie back.
Let's see how much it knocks here.
New York is back.
Believe it's something, right?
New York
Why
back.
not? Why not?
All right, for 1 second.
You got to believe.
Poverty, nah, I wasn't understanding it. No
okay.
way that I ever have a hand in it. My building look abandoned, so Kim had to abandon it. Now to get in my crib, you need a lamb in it.
I do like how he's always flip shit. You know what I mean? It's different. You know?
Sound like he's back though.
Yeah,
I'm hearing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
especially
didn't
this
know
beat
Cam was
too.
on it. That was
The thing
nice.
is it too?
No, it's Cam's song.
Is it too late for this shit though?
he's
You know
on-
what I'm saying?
Pop Smoke's
Is
on
it
it?
too late?
Nah, I think it's just time.
It sounds. Yeah, that sounds dope as shit though. I can fucks with it. All right, so
Yo, Cam's my man.
into it because I want to keep on
I
listening,
feel you.
and I don't want to get flagged.
Y'all gotta check that out.
So
man.
yeah, if you guys got a chance, listen to Believe and Flee. Believe and Flee, Cameron.
Hell yeah, shout out to
2 chains on, yeah, we made our mamas proud of us. 7 dirty rocks, and please don't get loud with us. 11
Yeah, I gotta listen to that whole thing. All right, so
Can't even listen
that
because they're gonna flag it.
Yeah.
right. So I'm saying though, that's definitely one right there. I can tell you're gonna feel right there. Let's hear how that drops again.
You got to believe.
Right back. Yeah, I like
Just
that.
gotta listen, just how it drops.
Why not believe and flee?
Don't got that many views though. What the fuck?
No?
It don't matter.
It's
Probably-
not, it's Dat Pip though. It's not his channel.
Probably on the video too, because remember he got the video.
Let's see what the video got for views. 897. 897,000.
Yeah,
but
so
it only
he's on
dropped
the
a
way.
week. It only dropped a week ago.
Yeah, I'm about to say exactly. By summertime, it's just gonna be burning.
You know what? Let's just take a little.
Take a gander.
Yeah, I just want to take a look. Just a little
I
look
want
at the
to take
video.
a little gander.
That's the type of shit that I
Yo.
like right there. Those kind
Yeah,
of beefy
visuals
shit.
do everything, man.
They really
Once you got the visuals, it's a wrap. 'Cause you got to sell the dream, man.
Right.
You got to sell the story.
Right.
And it got like that. It got a roller skating vibe, even though I don't see these niggas on roller skates.
Right. Too bad the crowd can't see right now. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see if I can do something for y'all.
I wasn't
There we go.
That nigga came through.
No way that I ever have a hand in it. My building look abandoned, so
You see it, Flo?
I see that. He probably got it on his screen over there.
Yeah, he don't see it over there.
You got it on Facebook?
It's me, Flea, the
He's trying to get it to where it shows.
two-door,
Nah, it's
take
on
your
you.
bitch one wink. Location where the black rich niggas link. Move
He's
a couple
skating.
bricks of money in case the ship ever
Has he seen on skates?
No.
he's-
Look at him there. Yo, this nigga Kim is.
real sauce, so we call the shit powder puff. Two
Yo,
chains
you
on.
gotta
Yeah,
see
we
this,
made
Lo.
our mamas proud of us. 7 dirty
Yeah, that looks dope.
Please don't get
Maybe I should put it down
The
here.
way he was dancing.
For anybody who doubted us.
There we go.
Why not believe in Flea?
See, that's why I got to listen back so I can actually listen to the words themselves. You know what I'm saying? Really take in the whole thing. All right. All right, so that's cool. Let's beat that back up. All right, so what's cool though is knowing that we got that type of scenario where we can do that.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So we can throw a little video up on that bitch. Probably got flagged like a motherfucker.
Who gives a
but,
fuck?
yeah,
Shout outs
whatever.
to Kim. We did that for you, bro.
So I'm pretty positive that I'm gonna I don't want to add more to my plate, but I really feel like doing a review show would be fun.
Like separately from the
Yeah, completely separate. Call it something else. You know, we'll just it would be
gotta
like
do it.
music and videos and such
We gotta do
review.
it. We gotta do it.
Shoes too. We throw it in there.
But no, it's really about watching and listening. Is what I'm focusing on.
That particular
You know what I'm saying? That
show.
particular show. Yeah, there could be other shows where it's all about fucking shoes and stuff. I'm cool with all that. You know. And keep in mind too, the beauty of this is that it doesn't have to all be done at my studio either. You don't necessarily need this type of ensemble for everything.
Right. We
You
can
know what I
set
mean?
up elsewhere.
Yeah, you can just have a camera fucking where you have your shit at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Throwing little overlays and shit like that. That stuff's all easy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You don't need much for that. But anyways, yeah, I'm feeling that track. I'm feeling
You
that.
feel it in your bones, right?
I want to go back and listen to all that.
Yeah.
All that. Even listen to it fade out.
It had a
Very
vibe.
ends.
It has a
And
90s vibe to it.
it had a vibe.
Yeah.
Not only did it have a vibe, but he was able to stay true to himself and still somehow fit that into today.
Into the now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you were scared of. You were like, you were like, how's he gonna do this now?
Yeah,
Like,
a little hesitant.
You see,
But
you
yeah,
see.
I'm a camera believer,
he
whatever.
got that.
All right. So what else? So now let's get into these shoes.
Yeah.
All right?
So
now it's a perfect
Lo?
tizzle.
So yeah,
Jesus Christ.
over the weekend, somebody was killed. Right? You say killed, Lo, or just shot?
Someone was shot over Jordans.
Yeah, it happens all the time, to be honest. But the holiday releases be like the most
brutal.
Yeah, like because the holiday release is usually a Retro 11. So you guys are familiar. Most of the sneakerheads out there are probably familiar with the
Those are dope.
the
dope.
bread. You know, you remember these, right? When they came out.
Yeah, I will say this: I'm not up on shoes like you guys do, but
you're familiar with
I'm
when you
familiar.
see something that you've seen
Yeah.
before.
No.
So yeah, so like
that's probably
the
one of my
bread-
favorite designs right there.
Yeah, it's a lot of people's favorite designs. So yeah, so somebody got shot, got hurt. There was all types of people breaking into stores and stealing the whole size run, all types of stuff. But it
Wait,
happens.
Which Jordan is that? Like, what's the
This is the
official
bread.
name?
This is the bread 11.
Bread 11.
You know, I think they've released probably 4 or 5 times. I can't even remember. I've had them the last 3 times.
How many of those pairs are out there? Do you think?
There's a lot, but they always run out. There's a lot out.
They made 2
Like
million.
I won
2
these in a
million
raffle.
pairs. 2 million.
I didn't have to pay extra money for them or do
Nice.
nothing like that. I was comfortably at home. I woke up in whenever I woke up or
Oh.
whatever. Actually, nah. 'cause
How
I
much?
put in the
How
raffle.
much those run? Like, how much would you have to pick those up for now if you wanted those right now?
The retail is $225. If if I'm not mistaken.
But what are you
Right,
really
right.
going to pay now off of someone off of eBay
It's gonna range.
whatever?
It's gonna gauge.
300.
Probably 300 and up.
Okay. What else we got? What else we got for shoes?
The
Wanna
Fearless
help
pack.
Oh, right there.
Oh, you already got it. Nice.
Yeah, the Fearless pack.
Those are dope.
What was this called? Well,
Fearless.
This particular one?
Chicago to UNC.
Chicago to UNC's.
Yep.
These shits is fire.
Yeah, those are
I
dope.
actually, the patent leather, the fucking UNC blue, Chicago red. This is seeing this shoe in person because this one is actually a part of my Lowe's collection.
You know, my only problem with, I think one of the biggest reasons why I never became a big sneakerhead, like I got a couple
I'm
pairs
gonna
of
get
decents,
Get the other one.
is I want to rock them, you know, when I feel like rocking them, but I always fuck them up. I'm not good at taking care of sneakers.
Well, you know what the trick is? Multiple pairs.
Of the same?
No.
Oh, no, I know that.
That's
but
it.
I'm saying while I'm out with them.
No,
I get
it-
stepped on.
Really?
Or like, you know, something, you know what I'm saying? I don't really
You
care
know
about
what
that.
too? You know what too? It's kind of like the devil's advocate of like when people are like, "Yo, why do you pay so much for shoes?" That's the reason why. When you pay more for shoes, you watch what you're doing in them.
True.
If you pay nothing, you're like, you don't give a fuck who's stepping on them. You don't.
You know what's funny too is you can
It's like
really
a
notice
car.
the difference in a good pair of shoes versus
Well,
cheap pair of shoes
obviously,
too.
you can see,
Because
right?
like for dress shoes for work,
These shits are fire.
I would go.
I'm getting these.
See, when you sell cars, like you run through shoes a lot, and you're especially typically wearing dress shoes, right? But you're constantly on gravel and fucking them up and in all different types of elements, so you end up replacing them. But I found like getting cheap ass ones, like compared to getting some actual like real genuine leather like shits where you replace the soles on those motherfuckers because you don't throw the shoe out yet. Like it's a difference. You might spend 3 times the amount, but them shits last that much longer. You know what I mean? What do we got for this ones?
I forgot what this shit is called.
I
The blue
forgot.
something.
Yeah,
Blue Fear or
the
something.
Guy, he's from LA. His name's Blue.
Yeah.
He's like an artist or whatever, and he custom made that one. They all got to do custom.
Yeah, this is a part of the Fearless Pack too. These are
Fearless Pack is from
fire.
different people, like different areas.
The materials, the suedes, even this thing right here reminds me of like when you used
like
to get
carpet
those
or
little,
corduroy.
what the blue shit right here.
Yeah. No, I'm
feels
talking about
like
the shack.
feel that. It feels like the little eyeballs you used to get that you
yeah.
could stick on to things like this. These are fire. These are fire.
We have someone Nick saying,
is a part
did you
of-
guys see the low top Concords with the red bottoms?
Whoa, they're actually called something different, but
He's
I
probably
did.
talking about the cleats.
No. They're coming out. He's right. They're black.
Yeah, he said picks. He didn't say
They're black.
necessarily in the
They're
flesh.
black and white Concords, but the sole is red.
I think I did see those.
I'll
It's
have to
just
take a
coming
peek at
out. Yeah,
those.
we want in. We want in.
Let's see.
These are fire. I need it.
Those
I
are
need
from
these.
Japan. Those are from Facetasm. That Facetasm.
These are the Facetasm.
Facetasm's a brand, like almost like Off-White, I guess, but in Japan.
Yeah,
me see,
these
I'm
are part of
trying.
the Fearless Pack too. These shits are fire. The material on here,
Yeah,
the
those are
pebble
dope,
grain
too.
leather, shits are fire.
I can never have enough pairs of like that style of shoe and like the low top Air
Charlie,
Forces and stuff. Like I can never have.
These are all retro ones. These are actually retro one mids. We
Right.
usually-
But
we
I'm just
usually-
saying I can like in that design
Yeah.
in different color. Like I can
You can fuck
never
with
have
this.
enough.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, so that. Oh yeah.
So here I'm going to. Is he talking about
Those right there.
the very first one?
Nope. The one
This
that's
one
right that one right there.
with the white.
Yeah.
All right, so let's bring this picture up on net so you can see what Nick was talking about.
Yeah, those are fire. I get those.
Oh no, you're not gonna see it over there. Keep it on the main. Yeah. There we go.
Those aren't picking up either, yo.
Yeah, I was gonna pass on these. Huh?
Those are almost see-through a little bit.
I can't fuck with those.
These are Yeezys.
I know. I just can't fuck with those.
You're saying they blended in with the joint. You can't really see them.
Oh yeah, they are.
Which one's the other one? Oh,
Yeah.
the carpet one.
You would need a blue screen for that shit.
What does it look like?
It looks just
It's
weird, like
see-through.
silvery.
Oh, it almost looks like the.
It looks
I
kind
know,
of
it
cool.
looks kinda
So
like
the zebras,
it's
right?
green. They're
Yo,
green as
it
shit.
looks like a cartoon right now. Like, hold that shit.
Anyways, these are the.
You know what we can always have? Oh, you know what we can do to switch that up? Have a camera that would be over on your end, only pointed down towards the shoe in your crotch.
Oh, nice.
So that's it, guys. Yo, that was the Yeez reels. You could barely see them because of the color and the
Yeah.
green screen, but for the most part,
I said not for me.
That was a quick little review. Those had like the made with the Adidas's new technology.
This
the,
guy has
the
another
boost.
part of the Fearless Pack. He'll
What?
show next time. The reflective joints.
Yeah, I mean, as releases come out.
No, you already have them. The reflective.
No, I'm not gonna do old joints.
No, the ones that just for the Fearless
Yeah,
Pack.
but we already did.
Yeah, but honestly, out of all the pairs that you have, I can fuck with all of them except for that last pair.
Which one?
Oh,
the
okay.
yellow- the
Okay.
I can't fuck with the Yeezys. That's
Okay. Yeah,
it's too much for me.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. A lot of people. I mean,
You gotta
listen.
be able to rock it.
I've only had one other pair, and that was the Pirate
And I'm not
Blacks,
saying
and I sold them. You know
I would
what
have
mean?
to design.
sold the
I
best
would
ones.
design an outfit around them shoes. That's the
Listen,
only way I could rock them.
He sold
you know
the
what
best
I mean?
ones. You heard the Pirate Blacks? Black and red. They're all black with a little bit of red, just like
Right.
that.
Yeah, I can fuck with
The
those.
most relatable color. Anybody could wear that.
Right.
So he
Yeah.
sold that pair, and he's like, oh, I'll keep these ones.
Right.
Like, you know
Got
what?
you. All right, so I don't know if I got a chance to announce too, but we do have the phone lines open if you want to give a call in, 413-241-7272. Again, as long as you keep it entertaining, we don't give a damn. We always welcome anybody. Let's see. So, yeah, we did some of the shoe shit. So, I guess my only question is, y'all think like waiting in long lines out there, getting the fights over and so forth, like that's really worth it for some of these shoes?
I don't think it's worth it.
Because like
It's
some
just-
pandemonium be happening.
You know what's crazy about it though? It's like there's something out there for everyone that is willing to take that risk for whatever it is that they feel like they should take the risk for.
I don't think I've ever taken the risk for almost anything like that, though. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy though?
I'm not saying I hadn't rushed out to get something.
It hasn't happened yet.
But Black Friday, none of that. Yeah, but it would have
Black
happened.
Fri-
It would have happened by now.
Well, listen, some things you have to put that effort into, work ethic.
No.
Some things you have to put that work ethic into to get the greatest return.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I understand what you're
like
saying.
for instance, the shoes. Like I literally just hit on a pair of shoes at the same time the show started. You know what I mean?
And
I had
that's
to
primarily how
wait
you
for a
get your
countdown.
shoes?
I had to wait for a countdown. But listen, that shoe that I just got probably will go for probably $400. I could probably profit like $400.
Really?
off
Wow.
of it.
I mean, do you want to give a shout out to where you sell them, or how do you do it?
No.
Okay.
We're not doing that.
All right. Let's keep it on the down
It's
low.
It's quiet money.
Yeah. First rule about
That's
the
how I'm
sneaker
able to
club:
now
you
have a
don't
job.
talk about the sneaker club.
No, it's not that. It's just I like to. It's called passive income.
I got you.
Yeah, that's
not-
the shit
it's
I'm
not
on.
like a store,
Y'all look
it's
that
just
up.
backup.
Yeah. Why don't you ever open up your own shit?
Because I work on passive income. Look it up.
I got you. We're not gonna look it up right now, but
And when
I know what you're saying.
You're gonna be like, oh, this guy. He like, I ain't working no more. Fuck police.
No, I'm not a police, but you can fuck police. No, I'm not saying fuck police.
Where are you?
No, we're not going to say that now.
Yeah,
so.
You said we're not gonna say that now.
No, I work for Tommy Carr. All right,
Who?
Tommy Carr's a shit. Tommy
Who's
Carr.
that?
Group. That's where I work.
It's
That's who it
private-
is.
Privately owned?
No, it's family owned.
Family
but
owned?
they got 4 dealerships within there.
Oh.
Actually, technically 5 when it boils down to it. Because
Wow.
we're 2. We're Hyundai and Genesis. Genesis is dope.
What's
Yo, the new
Genesis?
2020 Sonata.
What's Genesis?
Dope. Genesis is the is Hyundai's upper line, like
Oh, I
how
remember
Toyota has Lexus.
Genesis wanted that Genesis.
Yeah,
Genesis,
I'm
do
not
they make
surprised. It was like
lights?
he was a Kia head too. So Genesis, that's
Oh
all in the
my
same
God.
family.
Tell
you
me
know what I
about
mean?
this nigga was
But the
crazy.
Genesis is dope. Like if you look at like a G90, which is their biggest sedan,
right?
Like what you're getting in that car, like other similar models go for like the Audi A8, like 120 grand. This thing is like I think maxes out at like 80 or something. So you and the fit and finish, like all the shit that it comes with, I might even be undershooting it a little bit. It's well worth a couple, 10, 20 other grands for what
real?
you're getting in a vehicle, but you're getting that same kind of quality at that 120 for 80.
Oh shit.
And mind you, they got much less expensive ones too. Like you go down to a G70, I think those start up at like the almost 40 grand. Just under maybe like mid 30s and up, and then crazy shit from there just goes up.
Out of everything you've driven, what's the best car?
I don't know
that
like
you've driven.
I've
to you.
been spoiled. If you're just talking about brands on a whole, I've been spoiled by VW and Audi for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a lot of Volkswagens and shit, and they've been great cars. But it's not even that. It's the feel to the drive.
Right.
It's something different with VW compared to other brands. Like, and not to say these other brands still aren't good, but when I like drive other vehicles, and then I get back into my VW, I'm like, oh man, I remember why I like these things. Just the feel of the handling, like the car feels good. Like it, I don't know.
When I first started driving,
Acceleration is good.
I was addicted to wanting to feel how everyone's car drove. Like literally, I was like,
What's
"Damn,
the
it's-"
rave about?
I was like, what? Well, no. Once I was behind the wheel and could feel what that felt like, I was like, wait a minute, every car drives different.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like, I got addicted to that. Like
Right.
people would be in the store, I'd be in the passenger seat and just hop right in the driver's seat and take off. They come out like, where is this guy? It's
Nice.
like, yeah, I had to try that out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like awful. All types of vehicles.
I can't say I haven't. Well, see, I've had the privilege of being able to hop into all these different vehicles. So
that's why I was asking.
Yeah, I've been in a lot, but I will say, like, Hyundai is going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Like the 2020 Sonata is like incredible.
Yeah.
And I try not to, kiss the ass of my own brand. You know what I'm saying? But it's dope. And then from there, the Genesis, you can't go wrong. Cars are dope as shit. So other brands out there though that drive really good, I would say Volkswagen and Audi. Volvos drive good, but they're just not my favorite type of car. It's just I don't know, they're just not me. But they do have some dope shit. I mean, Beamers and stuff like that, you get a similar feel to the handle, a little bit more stiff handling. And I can't say I'm not a huge fan of the layout. Like I think their layout looks like it's just trying too much. You know what I'm saying? I like elegance, but sleek and simple is more like my style, when it boils down to it. I don't need all this extra crazy shit like I'm in an alien cockpit,
Until you're in the alien cockpit.
No, I've been in them, though.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
And you weren't.
It's not that I can't be comfortable in it and still like it. Sometimes it just feels like too much, like you're overreaching. Like
Really?
There's no reason for this additional shit when you can combine all this and do this and do that. So I like to have the same options, but a little bit more sleek and simple of interior design. What the fuck was that?
This thing is crazy. What's crazy is I was thinking about something when you were talking about when you were on stage. I thought of a story, a little crazy story in conjunction with work ethic.
Okay.
Remember Flo?
The person?
Yep.
Yeah.
So me and him don't speak right now.
Like on some
like we just don't speak
kind of
right
fuck
now.
you in a sense. Like not necessarily.
I won't.
Fuck you.
It's not that level.
No, it's just we're just not talking.
We're just in two different spaces.
Gotcha.
However, I'm gonna give you as quick story as I can. Boom. Me selling the hats for the company, right? I get booked for a venue. My whole thing with my company was to look for friends that showcased or displayed a certain skill, and then I would allow them to get down with my company with that skill.
Okay.
Versus me saying, yo, why don't you do this particular thing for me? No, I waited till they showed something that I see they do on their own. I was like, yo, why don't you come and help me with that? When shit gets where it needs to be, we'll all be taken care of.
Right.
Fast forward to me being uncomfortable with this brother the way he was living. So I'm like, yo, let me give him some opportunities. So I keep telling him, yo, come to shows with me, come to shows with me, come to shows with me. Finally, I get him to come do a show with me. It's one day that he's got like some brand new outfit and all this other shit.
Right.
Me not knowing.
Right.
You know what I mean? He just pops up with the brand new outfit. I'm like, yo, he brought some weed. He's like, nah, I left it at the house. I'm like, yo, bring some weed. He's like, oh, man. Brings the weed. We get to the event. It's probably an hour into the event, and I'm used to guys that I bring to the event to just help me as a brother. Right. Like, not on no like, oh, you work for me shit. It's like, yo, if I see you struggling with some shit, I'm gonna help where I see you struggling. Right. This nigga's not helping with nothing, my G. Fast forward to later on, this nigga is nowhere to be found. So I'm selling hats. This nigga's nowhere to be found. He sees a hat.
What's he there for, though? To help you specifically,
really
or do his own thing?
He's there to just have fun. I'm just trying to like bring people to network.
Right.
He raps. He makes beats.
Right.
Networking.
Just, yeah.
Right?
Whatever.
I bring him there. This nigga disappears. He comes back. I'm like, yo, where you been? This nigga's like, oh, I'm taking pictures. So this nigga just keeps taking selfies. So I was like, yo, are you getting the event or are you just getting trees?
Right.
He was like, oh, I'm just taking my own shit. I'm like, so now he's not even showing what we're doing and how we're working hard.
Right.
So me and KJ was like, yo, they're doing performances. I signed this nigga up to perform because he's wearing one of my hats. So I'm like, we're going to get this nigga on stage. He's going to rap. He's dope. He's going to steal the show. He's wearing one of the hats.
Right.
Sign him up. This is where the joke is. He comes. He's like, what's up? I'm like, yo, we signed you up to perform. He's like, what? Like, yeah, like you rap, right?
Right.
You don't sell hats and all that other stuff. Like, you can at least rap. You got a hat on.
Do something.
He's like, nah, I'm not trying to do that. So next thing you know, we tell the nigga, this is hilarious. We tell him, it's like, nah, we paid.
Oh.
And he's like, what? It's like, yo, we paid, and that's $250. We paid $250 if we don't get that. If you don't go and perform, we not.
Owe us.
We can't recoup that. We're not getting that back. That's, This nigga's like, why would y'all do that? He starts getting upset. I'm like, Flo,
Why'd you ever go to spit
I'm
some
like,
rhymes?
Flo, you're not helping us sell no hats.
Right.
You're not taking pictures of the event. You're not doing anything that's showing us as a team.
Right.
You could at least go rap with the hat on.
Right.
This nigga gets on stage and spits the wackiest shit ever in my hat. To the point I was so disturbed that I had to go on stage. That's how mad I was. I was like,
really?
The punch to this story is in the beginning, this nigga wanted a hat. He was like, yo, I didn't know you had that hat left. I said, yeah, that's the last one left. It costs X amount of dollars. He's like, oh, you're not giving me that hat you holding out? I'm like, bro. So I'm thinking, oh, he's gonna help me with the event. I was gonna give this nigga the hat. At the end of the event, this nigga wouldn't even help me put.
Nah, you've done, and I can attest that you do shit like that. Because remember when I performed for the sneaker event?
Yeah.
You bought me a pair of shoes.
Right. I take care of niggas.
I was cool with that.
But this nigga was acting as though like he couldn't get the hat and started doing all this gay shit, gets on stage, spits the wackest rap ever, forces me to get on stage to do some shit I don't do.
This is the difference, though. I did that sneaker event and hosted it and performed and all that shit without even expecting anything.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? I was just going to do the shit.
Right.
So you doing that for me was just like some, thank you shit. And I was completely cool with that. So him in reality, whether you pay for it or not, even if I don't want to do it, all right, yeah, I get you. I'll go up there and do my shit. Why not? You're just going to spit some fucking rhymes, and you're gonna be hot. Everyone's gonna jock you afterwards.
Buddy,
you're gonna spread your name. You know what I'm saying?
And he went off and smoked the weed all to himself.
Oh man,
did you
ever talk to him after that about it?
Nigga, I thought it was just like, brothers getting, me and you have gotten into shit.
Oh yeah, most certainly.
Right. So I thought it was just some shit that we'd get over.
Right.
This nigga had the nerve to message me the next day. I can't believe you're holding out on hats. I'm never wearing your collection again. I don't even want to talk fashion. All this weird shit. And then he starts talking about he got real petty. Even me bringing up this conversation is petty, but this was my return on his investment. His investment on taking that much time to try to get me upset, this is his response. He got it right here. You know what I mean?
It's crazy to me, though.
So, I hate petty shit. That nigga did some super gay. No offense to those who choose that way.
Good cover up.
Yeah.
I got you. That's fucking gay. Not to the gay people, sorry, but
yeah, because I don't mean it that way.
No, I feel you. All right, so let's do this here. We got a little bit of time left. I'm gonna queue up a prank or two. In the meantime, do you want to see if there's something you think we'll answer? We can put on the spot.
Yeah.
And ask. We can ask them a question about what they feel on the shoe games, like if they would do that, or we can do a different topic. We can think about that. So let's do a prank in the meantime, Dale. All right, let's see what we got here.
But the point of me bringing that up was work ethic.
Right.
Work ethic is everything. When you put the work in, you'll get the results of.
I agree.
With the work that you choose to put in.
That's why you're doing
it. The result is always going to be a byproduct of what you put in.
See, and you're 100% right on
Crazy.
that. Because like whether it's your own independent thing like music, like promotions of art, like whatever the hell you're doing there, sneakers, hats, clothes, or at your actual job. Like so many people like will slack the fuck off and then wonder why they never get ahead or wonder why they didn't get a big paycheck if their performance is directly tied to it. Whatever case may be. And it's like, but then you also have some dudes that are people in general that are completely complacent on what they achieve out of that semi-performance.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I like to live like that to whereas, hey, if I don't need to do it, I'm not going to do it. I'm comfortable. That's great and all, but I have a want more personality. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I get it to a point where I get too addicted to whatever I'm doing and just put all my fucking time into that and get burnt out. You know what I'm saying?
It's the laser beam focus that gets you things in life. You know what I mean? Like I've done so much. You know what I mean? Like there's times where I guess like, with people who experience like midlife crisis type thing, I do that all the time. I beat myself up all the time and I have to literally go into like the deepest reaches of myself and pull out the fact that I've done tons of shit and influenced other niggas locally and globally for that matter that are not aware of. But
no, I feel you on that, man. Because you know what? The same shit between music we recorded, between all the booking I've done, practicing and rehearsing, especially with the band shit. Pushing graphics. I actually made music for other people's intros to their shows.
Look at that.
You know what I'm saying? And all paying shit, too, a lot of that stuff. I was actually just contracting. You know what I'm saying? But that's how, like, at the end of the day, that's the type of mentality I have. Because, you know, I had a moment where I went through transitions of a job, like, you know, leaving one, waiting for another one to process all the shit or whatever the case may be, or just being out of work. I haven't been out of work many times in my life since I started working, but I had a period where I was out of work for like 4 months.
Yeah.
And I didn't take unemployment, even though I qualified for it. I just, which in hindsight was stupid. I should have took it, but I hustled. You know, I racked up a bunch of money before I left, saved that, added onto it by doing, you know, designing theme music, doing voiceover work, you know, whatever I could do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a hustler's mentality. So when, anytime you're tied to something that is directly performance based, you get what you put in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no doubt about it.
I remember my man told me, I won't name no name because y'all know him. I won't throw him under the bus like that. But my man told me he was in the hospital and his stomach was a little messed up. And he's looking at me, and this nigga hadn't been fresh in a long time. He tried to chuck it up is because he has children. So he's looking at me and he's like, wait till you have children. All that's gonna change.
Right.
Nigga, the glow has never stopped. Never.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
Said Jedis.
Nigga, never.
Yeah,
and I got 4.
I think at the end of the day, it's priorities. You know
There's
what I'm
times
saying?
where I dim my shit down.
No, because I mean,
I choose to dim it down. It's not like because life has affected. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because I could definitely have a more flyer closet when it boils down to it. But and I could have made it work with my pocket.
It's not about being fly either.
No.
It's about using the outskirts of your body.
Right.
I would say I don't want to say outskirts. That's the wrong terminology. Using the cosmetic, the physical representation of yourself as an expression of the inside. You know
We're
what I
getting
mean?
way too deep.
No, nigga.
Just
dress
fucking-
like you reflect. Like your the way you dress is a reflection of the way you feel.
I pull it off. All right, that's what I'm saying.
Well, you look real Sithish. You dig? But you heard me? Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Dress.
As you
Use it
feel.
as a way to express how you feel.
Well, if that's the case, I'm wearing a dress. No, I'm just joking. All right, so let's get on to this
You would
prank
all
call.
the time. You'd wear a stocking. You'd be like
I wear
Miss
stockings.
Doubtfire.
I wear slacks.
Miss Doubtfire.
All right, hold on.
This is a prank call?
Try not to laugh directly in the mic.
Shut up.
He's doing it. Main route.
I don't think he's gonna answer. Come on, you bitch.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of the
Mute that real quick.
the phone right now, so please leave him your name, number, and a brief message, and he will return your call as soon as he can. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your
Oh, he had
message.
a
When you
female
finish
recorder
recording,
phone.
you may hang up or press 1 for more
Trying to get
options.
that bread.
Yes, hi. I was looking for the SS caps, those 1963s. Those things should just look fly Mac Dillywo right on my ride. And then that way I can pick up all the hot dick out there, you know. So just want to see if you had those available. You know, maybe I can test them out, nut in the center cap, you know, just see how they do. I'd really like that very much. Skeet, skeet, bang, bang.
Wait, did you say nut in the center cap? Yo, did you envision it? Were you looking at like
I kind of did. I kind of did.
So, as soon as you said I looked in the center cap, I said, wait, this nigga envisioned that.
There's no way you're coming up with that unless you put a mental picture to that. I like the fact that you said envision.
Envision. And there's the milk.
And there's the milk. All right, let's see what else we got.
But like you were saying, when Thor got to that point where he just let himself go and he was fat and they came to get him like,
That
hey,
was
we gotta
hilarious.
go fight crime, and he's like, what? I'm playing Fortnite.
Nigga was shiny. He was so fat, he was shiny.
Yo, that shit was
That's it.
funny.
You look like a melted candle.
Yeah. This nigga was crazy.
Yo.
Let's see. Let's call this one. You want to take this one? I'll scroll up in a second and show you what it is, or I can do it again.
What is it?
It's a bucket loader.
The fuck is that? Oh. What can I do with that?
That's a fucking
I could do it if not.
bucket
Go
loader,
ahead,
that
you
is
do that
funny.
one.
All right.
Can I help you?
Yeah, there. I'm calling on that what a bucket loader you got there on Craigslist.
Dresser?
No, the cab tractor with loader.
Yeah, okay. Give me the answer. I mean, my price. Have one of my guys call you back myself if I have a minute.
All right. I didn't really catch a goddamn word you said right there, but you said your son will call me back?
Yeah, what's your phone? What's your phone number? I'm on my cell phone. It's
Okay.
really tough in the building.
You want me to call the other number there?
Yeah, I can have my son call you back as soon as he gets off the phone.
Yeah, I'll call you. All right, let's call this other number.
Get him the fuck
Sound like
out
one
of
of
here.
the video gamers I was having a bad connection.
Yeah, he's like, what? Heads up. Oh, I'm calling the other number now.
Loads of potato skin, French fries from a fat bitch. How about that?
Good afternoon, Notre Dame.
Yeah, I was calling. You got a bucket loader, the Coyote, or whatever the hell it's called there on the Craigslist?
Yeah, which unit is it?
Yeah, so that's the cab tractor with loader, because I need that front thing there that scoops, right? Because we got this area that I need to dig up, but I'm also going to need to be able to fit some large oblong objects in there, kind of body sized.
Okay.
All right, so I think this looks like. Do you think like this would handle something like that? Digging up a mass grave.
Which unit is it?
It's the DK610 SE 6010 SE there HST.
Yep, the 6010 SE.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you essentially digging graves with it?
Well, so no, I got an area that we've been dropping stuff off at that I have to move that site because it's going to be under investigation.
Gotcha.
All right, so from there, I can't have it to where I got to take too much time. So this looks like it should scoop that shit up real good, right?
Oh yeah, I mean it scoops up pretty much anything.
Now, do you think this particular unit would serve the purpose, or should I be looking at something else?
Do you know the amount of weight you're gonna be lifting? Or
I would say probably each scoop could be anywhere from 600 to 900 pounds.
Oh, that's beyond plenty. That tractor alone will lift about 2,700 pounds.
Oh Jesus! All right. So I can pretty much scoop them all up in one shot and rebury.
I mean, realistically, yeah.
All right, good. Maybe I'll jump in there with them. So, all right, excellent. So, can I go down there and, put some gadgets, twist some levers, and slap somebody?
I mean, you can come try it out for sure.
All right, excellent. All right, so, you got your information there in the Craigslist ad?
Yep, all of it's in there.
All right, beautiful. I'm going to come see you. We'll get silly with it.
All righty, sounds good.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yeah, take it easy.
All righty there.
That was funny.
You know what? It's like he knew it was a joke, but
No, I don't think so.
I think he was processing the information. He was processing.
He thought you were doing that shit.
He wasn't sure if this was a joke or it was for real, so he just stayed neutral with it.
Right. And for all he knows, it's a graveyard owner. You know what I mean?
That shit was funny.
All right, so you got next one.
Yo, get out of the cars.
No, it's whatever. It's just for sale. You want to do the mongoose?
I guess so.
A mountain bike? All right. I don't think this is one we did before. Let's see. Sometimes you find out this one person selling all of them.
How much is the bike?
Hold on. $75 or best offer. Oh, that's a dope beat. Like that. I'll have to put that one back on. All right. 75.
Please leave your message for
I got to mute the number. You can leave a message, though.
3843.
Hello?
I like bike. You have bike. Give me bike. Best offer.
Pick it up, put it down.
Hung up.
All right, find another one.
All right, that could be a good message, though. All right, let's see. Sometimes I like calling the same one back and be like, why you no answer? No, sorry.
I don't want no tires.
Tires. Let's see. You got to get through all the calls. Oh, dirt bike. This is a Lincoln Welder. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Welder.
Here's a beautiful Thorns music box made in Switzerland. Some laptop. You tell me there, jabroni. A bed, brand new queen pillow top mattress.
You can do that one.
All right. Imagine we can
How
go
much
with that
is
one.
it?
That one's $150.
All right.
Let's see. Make sure they have the number too.
Ask if they have bed bugs. That's very offensive.
You don't tell him what to ask, okay?
Should ask.
You'll do one next. You can ask what you want to ask.
Okay, Mr. Bankfield. Yeah.
Oh, come on, answer.
They're probably fucking on the mattress.
Hi, you've reached Justin. If you're calling about the mattresses, they are still available. Please feel free
He's
to leave
not
a name and
fucking.
phone number, or feel free to text me.
Fucking voicemail. Should text him, but no one can see that.
That's funny.
All right. Oh,
What are
a
those,
solo
flippers?
seat for a motorcycle.
Nigga, that popped up last time.
Yeah, and I think it was the same guy, right? Oh, we know what? Let's try calling this guy this time, though. Because I don't think we called this person yet today.
How much is it?
282. Okay. This is $75.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. All right, fuck it.
Pick one for low.
All right, low.
And then I'll look for on the spot.
Let's see. You want electric scooter, rear model? Yeah. Let's make sure it's not the same person though. So like, these guys are fucking. I think so.
No.
I think we've already done this number. Let's try it anyways. Yeah, this fucking ring. Just give me the. Ugh. I'm gonna change that to like a regular ring, if I can.
I don't know. I think it's kind of funny.
I just can't.
Please leave your message.
Oh. You know what? Let's try and do a company instead, because they're gonna.
5, 4, 3.
All right. Let's see. We'll do. Want to do a restaurant, or you want to do a?
I think that you should do it. I think I'm just gonna sit back and show them.
Oh, you weak.
Yeah, I am.
All right. All right. So we're gonna call this motherfucker instead. What are we doing though? Are we doing it on the spot?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do it on the spot instead. Call instead. Let's hope he answers.
Oh, you know what? Hang that up.
Hold on.
Low. Well, what was the subject? What was the subject that we brought to my brother?
Oh, my sex toys?
Boom. Let's go.
Back on that subject?
No, not back on this subject. Just to get his take. His take was crazy. Call him real quick.
So what is-
This is Mug.
You want to say what his take was so they know? Already?
I'm gonna call him up.
All right. What's the number? All right.
Oh, yeah, turn that music off. I can hear this thing.
Oh, is it that low? Yo, hello.
Yeah, he do be kind of low.
All right, that's me. I got it. Damn, motherfucker.
Let me. No, I know why he's not. No, he's. I'm gonna text him and let him know that that's me calling.
Leave me a message.
Oh, good one. Hey, yeah, when we call, you answer. All right, enough of this voicemail stuff. All right, I left that for a message. Want me to try him again? All right, wait for the text back. You know what? We're at 11:56 already. We, that's the only thing with the on the spot scenario is we want to make them, with some spontaneity there, spontaneously, and it's hard when no one fucking answers though. Did you respond back?
All right, just call him.
Call him again.
Yeah.
That was the last number we dialed, right?
Mm-hmm. If you don't call, then
it is
be a
what it is.
wrap. But yeah, he had like.
There we go.
Hello.
What up, broski?
What up?
You on the show? You on the spot, my G?
Oh boy.
This nigga said, "Oh boy," but listen, it was about your take on that sex toy thing. I didn't want to paraphrase or put words in your mouth. I thought you had an ill take if you remember what it was.
Yeah, it was. Why is it okay for the woman to use the machine, but if a guy does it, it's weird?
What machine?
So
Like
women.
if he used,
Go ahead.
they can use the vibrators, but if they came in the house and you had a dog that was giving you head, then what?
So
He's saying a sex doll.
You know, the problem with it is I don't personally see any problem with it. You know, whatever you do what you do. I feel if more men were able to use sex toys, there'd probably be a lot less rape if it wasn't like, you know, looking weird having to order one and shit like that. But, you know, who knows? That's just an opinion. But I think the problem is the society looks at it when a woman does it as hot, and when a dude does it, he's a weirdo. He's a pervert. And that's what and there's no reason really for the stigma, but dudes are always looked at as we're motherfucking perverts.
Most of them are.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that they're not. I'm not saying I'm not.
A lot of dudes are thirsty. But yeah, no, that's a good point.
The other thing I thought it was, which we really didn't get into when we talked, was the three ways.
God damn
it. You know what I mean? If it's two guys and a girl.
Whoa, that's rough.
Is she considered a hoe? And then if it's two girls and a guy, is he considered the man? And I'm going to leave y'all on that note because I'm walking up in the Walmart.
I love perfect. That's
All right,
perfect
bye,
anyways,
G.
because we hit the end of the show. Yo, good luck on taking the call, brother. I appreciate it.
All right.
Peace. All right. With that, we're gonna wrap the hell up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, those are good thoughts in reality when it boils down to it. We're getting some interference from something here, and I don't know if it's what the fuck it is. Well, I unplugged this motherfucker so that it wouldn't give interference, but it may still be the cord because I feel like whenever I move that, it still does something. So it might be on the mixer end. But whatever. We're getting out this bitch. Thank you very much for watching. Again, if you have not, make sure you're following us on all of our social media between Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff, Twitter. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube and turn on the notifications. That way you know whenever we put a new video on or we're going live. And we'll be back. I'll be back sooner than you guys Monday night with Frank Pranks. And then we'll be back next Thursday for next Thursday is the day after Christmas. You guys go with that?
Yeah.
I am.
So, yeah.
All right, so we will see you guys next motherfucking Thursday, 10 a.m. right here in either my Facebook until it's worthwhile to do it on the Marvici Media one and YouTube all in the same motherfucking time. And then you can get us later on at YouTube, MarviciMedia.com, Marvici Media, Just Being Frank.
That's
Almighty hell.
that's a lot of shit to say.
It is.
Anyways, peace.
Peace out, y'all.
Blessings.
Hey yo, cold beat, pen pad, little of that OG Kush, plus I got my drive back, cause it's been dead. Look, you ain't got a fucking clue what I've been through. Could try to walk a mile in my shoes, you probably quit though. But put some miles in my shoes when I was little. Different cities, new kid at the school to try to get to, but it's cool. I ain't nobody's fool, and don't pretend to stick and move. Keep your tools to yourself, it's pretty simple. You might never catch my drift too. Never felt the pain before the reasons, main point of all my issues. This why I pen it all to spit to. You keep my mental clear and only pencil. Truth, you're influenced by fear, but I can see right through the roots. I kept it moving through the years. They come this far for me to lose. This ain't just music that you hear. This is a life for paying dues. When nothing moves like it appears, I kick that real shit in the booth. When I plan my attack, I doubt that you're ready. When I plan my attack, when I plan my attack, I doubt that you're ready. When I plan my attack, when I plan my attack, I doubt that you're ready. Plan my attack, doubt that you're ready.
RawDog.net, Tomahawk, Glock Tech. Log on and get your motherfucking spot wet. Bottom line, I'm the top deck prospect. From St. Mark's to Park Place to Prospect. Crown Heights King, crown holder, sound colder. Yet I'm a flame-throwing, fully loaded pound blower. I backhand gorilla pimp slap rappers. Hear they bones crackle and pop, that's when I snap rappers. Brooklyn's in my blood, I'm a thug. Killer cartel, not a blood or a cuz. G'd up, hoes down on they knees, sucking me. Niggas mad cause I'm nice and they bitch fucking me. But my TKO record is flawless. Knockout blows, cold leaving them jawless. When I pop shit, I got clips to back it up. See a fly ride, jump out, jack it up.
When I plan my attack, I doubt that you're ready. Plan my attack, I doubt that you're ready. When I plan my attack, I doubt that you're ready. Doubt that you're ready.
Yo, I write like M. Night collided with beats. I flip the script completely opposite, despite what you think. A white suburban cracker rapper, I don't speak about them streets. No felonies at LTC, legally walk with the heat. These dudes be saying, yo, you playing, you don't fit in them shoes. No Nikes or 3 stripes that can't be clicking with boots. In other words, I'm not claiming to be something I ain't, bruh. Fit in with you, him, them, or wanna be gangsters. I walk, talk, eat, sleep, hip-hop. I need, breathe, see, speak, hip-hop. Product of my environment, create, escaping through song. How you will tell me I appropriate with what I grew up on? See Stevie like Luigi, easily rocking these joints. Well, Rusty be Mario and robbing you for your coins. Casper flipped a different view, you got the heads and the tails. Now you can't even feel jokes, you got both sides of the tail.
When I plan my attack, I doubt that you're ready. Plan my attack, I doubt